That's right. We're back. It's Friday with the Morning Brew.
It is. Good morning, all the great folks out there. Great morning to you guys. As we till things must sound really weird at the station this morning. Greg here first thing.
Yeah.
Jen opening up the show.
Not good at it.
I'm sorry. I feel like that was probably I was supposed to do that.
Oh, I didn't think about it.
No, I don't know. You got the buttons over there, and I can't see the buttons.
That's right.
But
there's intent there too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm going to ask you to do me one favor.
Oh, I got you.
I'm slowly going deaf.
Oh, turn it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There we go. That
Okay.
sounds better. That sounds better. Yeah, we're minus a Brew Crew member this morning, but that's all right because
Who is
Taylor.
Taylor. Yep.
Yeah.
Taylor. Yeah, I think that was his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but
Whatever.
He wasn't here very long anyway.
Yeah,
so-
whatever.
nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got you. You got the notice of was it like 5:55 that I need you there at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And apparently you didn't go to sleep last night.
No, I don't
you're just
sleep, right.
riding your bike
Yeah.
around all over this
Yeah,
morning and
yeah.
just an all-nighter.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well.
I did get 4 hours.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you do last night?
Work.
Oh,
My goodness.
Wasn't even fun. I don't get 4 hours of sleep.
just for the fun, not anymore, huh? Yeah.
Those days are
That's
long gone.
I think you only get to do that like in your 20s.
That's right.
Yeah. Occasionally in your 30s, and then you pay for it. Every day you do it in your 30s, I think you probably lose like 5 years of your life.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And if I do it now, it takes me a full week to get over it.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like jet lag, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I picture you at your work, like working on like Jeff Bezos taxes. You know, like
Yeah.
like millionaire billionaires, and it's
Oh,
just
no.
there's so much to it.
I got him an extension.
Yeah.
Yeah. Careful, Jeff Bezos, George Soros, Sam Brinton.
Don't have to worry about that because none of them owe any money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. So the richer you are, the less you owe, huh?
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
a great
That's
system.
exactly right.
Goals, I guess.
Yeah, that's your goal to not pay any taxes. I want to be rich enough I don't pay any taxes.
Yeah. So, how were your guys' evenings, days?
It was good. Pretty uneventful at my house, to be honest.
Yeah.
Made tacos, Taco Thursday.
Delicious.
So we did get an invite to some friends to go have dinner with them, but we just couldn't because there was something we had to do at our house last night, and that was talk to our mom. We got to do that.
Wonderful.
We Skyped with her. She just got back from 2 weeks in Germany, seeing our grandmother over there and our auntie.
Yeah.
And checking out the old homestead over there. So
And do you notice when she gets back from Germany, her accent is way thicker?
oh yeah, yeah. She sounds fresh off the boat again.
Yes, exactly.
You know, when I talk to her, I don't really pick up on it. And then when she calls in, like to wish one of us birthday on the radio, I swear she sounds like she's calling from Dusseldorf or
Yep,
something.
exactly.
And but yeah, talking to her last night, it was thick. It was thick as my American grandma's gravy.
Yeah.
And
It's probably not as bad as our draw. Or my draw, not yours.
You know,
relatively, I guess,
Yeah.
the German drawl versus
Yeah.
versus your Southern drawl. I don't know. She's had a long time living over here, right? To
Yeah.
get better. So
Yeah.
this might not be the best story, but when my husband's mom came out here, she's from the Southwest, she was born up in the Midwest, lived most of her life in the Southwest, and my husband got a call from one of his coworkers who has a very thick Southern accent, and she was just on the side of him laughing uncontrollably because she couldn't understand him. I was like, oh my gosh, put this guy on mute or something so he doesn't hear this.
it is sometimes there's some of it. It takes a little just getting used to.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but because the Southwest, I don't think there's like no accent down there.
nothing,
Yeah,
yeah.
Arizona,
Yeah.
New Mexico. There's no accent down there.
No.
It's just as plain and average as it can be. Might as well be from South Bend, Illinois, or something.
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah.
You don't think those people have an accent?
I don't think so.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the
Well,
Sound like
sound?
Yankees.
Because they because they don't have an accent. They talk different.
It sounds like this.
You'll
I
have
was
to,
thinking more like Minnesota, Michigan,
Oh.
North Dakota.
Yeah, not like
that's
that.
Yeah.
bad.
No.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
it gets so cold up there, the stuff in my nose just a ding dang freeze right up there, Greg.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not like that.
Yeah.
And we don't fish for crappie up there. We fish for crappie. We go crappie fishing and
That-
I
walleye.
thought
That-
they were smart enough not to live up there.
No.
That accent alone keeps me out of North Dakota. Seriously, I will just no reason to go back to that.
It's
Ooh.
funny. You live there just long enough that when you say North Dakota,
North Dakota.
it's still a little North Dakota.
Yeah, it does.
A Nodak.
It's terrible.
Oh man.
My heart goes out to all like the local guys, like when before the administration's war on energy, when it was good like pipeline work and stuff up in North Dakota. I feel bad for a lot of those other guys who like went up to Williston and other places up in the north to go work on the pipelines.
Yeah.
I mean, just in the winter, you go from like, where it's on Christmas Day here, it's going to be like 60 degrees. You can almost guarantee it. You go up there, Christmas, it's like minus 60.
Yeah.
And just how you come from a place as beautiful as Arkansas, and then now you're in the middle, smack dab in the middle of Had Dakota. Oh, it must be so depressing.
It is super
Just
depressing.
with the money, though. Hey, make that
Yeah.
good money, bring it back to your family.
Yeah.
I had a buddy who did it, and he's like, he had a perfect, like, I work 6 months, take 6 months off. Work 6 months, take 6 months off.
Yeah, I was living up there around that time where people were flocking in to go work on the rigs and such.
Yeah.
And that's when like the crime hit really hard with that amount of people coming in and what they were wanting to do in the middle of nowhere,
Oh, yeah,
drugs,
sure.
alcohol, ladies of the night kind of situations. It was bad.
Yeah,
It was
and
really bad.
The rent. There was at one point to live in Williston, North Dakota. It would have been cheaper to have an apartment in Manhattan or San Francisco.
Yeah, it was insane.
I mean, yeah, the rental rates were like nearing double what someone might pay for in a big city for a nice place,
Right.
Or for not even for a one-room apartment, and you're paying in Williston, you might pay $2,500 a month just to park your camper that you already have on a lot.
Yeah.
It's just price gouging. That was ridiculous.
It was crazy.
And I remember listening. They were interviewing the mayor of Williston, North Dakota, on the radio, and he's like, "I'm certain these folks are going to want to stay. They're going to see. They're going to love how much our community is, and even when the whole boom ends, they're going to stay here, or maybe they'll leave, but they'll come back." I'm like, "You're insane, dude."
Absolutely
For
not.
one, I mean, no one can afford to live there. You're literally letting your townspeople just pillage these guys from Arkansas and Texas and elsewhere who are trying to work on the pipeline up there. $2,500 to park your camper, ridiculous rental rates, and it's cold and it's ugly.
Yeah, nothing to do.
Nobody's ever coming back.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you try to stay alive so cold.
Yeah.
That's all you do.
Yeah, that's my
Basically,
hobby.
See,
is
Yeah.
staying alive.
how many clothes can I put on today?
And that's why I truly believe seasonal depression is a thing, and probably 75% of Midwesterners have it because it's so terrible during the winter.
I get it down here.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And I mean, the coldest winter days, you can still step outside and be fine here.
Yeah, you don't like walk outside in the morning and go, "Oops, I forgot to plug my car in. Now I
Yeah.
have to, let it run for an hour."
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
If it'll start.
If it starts,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't miss
Take it
that.
45 minutes to scrape the ice off the windshield.
Yeah.
That's why I keep telling people the whole country wants to live where we are.
Yep.
They really do.
Yeah.
And they'll be here. They're coming.
Next year?
It may be 10 years, but they're coming. I mean,
Yeah.
you look at California, they don't even have enough water for people. to
Right.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you look at Chicago or up in the north there,
Mm-hmm.
the utility costs to live through the winter are so high.
Yeah.
The murder rate.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
At New York City, I've read just a bit of the story. It was on New York Post, so it's the hometown newspaper. I didn't read to the part where they actually who conducted the survey, how many people they surveyed, but article said recent survey for New York City says 1/3 of every New Yorker is desperate to leave the city. Between the homelessness, the crime, the rats, we were talking yesterday.
Yeah.
New York City just announced its new rat czar. This is a pest control commissioner, because the rats are just going insane. Greg, you made a really good point about her hiring yesterday.
Yeah. They had they paid her $155,000
Yeah.
a year. And I said two things. One, that's not very much money to live in New York City.
No.
To fight rats.
Second, she won't be there very long to enjoy it because the rats will win.
The rats will win. Yeah.
You're not going to beat the rats.
You know, I worked for a company that created this almost like a birth control for rats in Arizona, and they utilized it in New York, and it was doing really good for a long time. It was sweet. The rats would eat it, and it would like shut down their reproductive systems, so they wouldn't keep reproducing, and it was pretty effective. So, but I guess not effective enough for New York.
Yeah, super rats over there.
Yeah.
Instead we make a game out of it.
Yeah.
Like we just take 22s with rat shots.
Yeah.
So just get Greg and his buddies go to New York City.
Well,
Yeah.
So we'll do it for half the price.
You go in these chicken houses, and I mean, they'll eat it.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
eat up everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to keep them
Suppressed and
Yeah.
suppressed as much as possible.
yeah.
So you just kind of have fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah. They reproduce at alarming rates.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that they can make new generations so fast
Yeah.
that they probably develop resistances to something like that
Good point.
pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like rats and hogs, I guess, are like that. Hog, it can go from being like it should be heading to the sale barn to looking like a Razorback emblem in like 3 generations or
Yeah.
something. It's quick.
That's crazy.
How fast they go feral.
Yeah.
Get all
Interesting.
bristly and razorbacky. Yeah. Well, we've been dancing around it. We probably should do some weather.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This one's brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
I don't want to think about retirement. I'm young. But I figured I need a plan. So I talked to Horatio State Bank about an IRA. Turns out, the earlier I start, the better. Now I can't wait to retire. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country
Weather.
Brought to you by Horatio State Bank. Today going to be a beautiful day, 82 degrees, nice and sunny. We're going to have a very light variable wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour this morning. Other than that, going to be a very beautiful day. Now, tonight's low 65, partly cloudy because we're going to have a chance of T-storms moving in. Now, that chance is about 20% tonight. That's going to dwindle down to 10% early Saturday morning and then grow to 60% on Saturday. So right now we're looking at a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 a.m. Saturday morning, then showers likely and possible a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Some of those storms tomorrow could be severe. Saturday night we're looking at around a 40% chance of severe thunderstorms, and that'll dwindle down to a 40% chance of showers back before it gets nice and sunny again on Sunday with a high of 68. So we got a little cold front moving in with that storm system because it's just going to be a little chillier. 68 is the high on Sunday, low of 43. So nonetheless, chances for some rain this weekend, but mostly going to be a nice weekend, I think.
Yeah, all right. I definitely thought with that 20% chance of rain, it was saying all week for Saturday would just dwindle, but
Yep.
it has not.
And right now we do have some more slight rain chances the middle of next week, but you know what? We got really small rain chances. Enjoy today.
Yeah.
Might be a little rainy tomorrow, but Sunday's going to be nice again.
All right.
All right.
Looks like it may be kind of a front moving through. So it could be a little thunder, lightning, maybe a little wind.
Yeah, we're going to see pretty good drop in temperatures,
Yeah.
not a cold front, a cooler front,
Mm-hmm.
we'll
It's going to
call
be
it.
cooler. I mean, it's supposed to be, 82 today?
82 today, 83 tomorrow, and then 68 on Sunday. So.
Yeah, so
Beautiful. And you rode your motorcycle in this
I
morning,
did.
which is great.
Anticipation of a great day. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I love to ride my motorcycle at night and this time of day.
Yeah.
When the air's cool and especially when there's no clouds, the stars are still out, the moon's shining.
Yeah.
You can, it's almost like there's a glow that you can see everything. I like that.
That sounds very romantic, like from a
Yeah.
book or something.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm all by myself. It's not a romance novel.
Yeah.
You seem like a rebel to the IRS or something. I don't know. It's a ride his motorcycle around.
Yeah.
Live hard.
Yeah.
Ride free.
Just gotta have
Do your taxes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You just gotta have a little. You gotta have a little enjoyment.
Sure.
You know, perfect day for it.
Yes.
Friday. You know, it's Freaky Friday, right? See, I told you it was gonna be freaky.
Is
it
it freaky for a reason?
It's not Friday the 13th though.
No, but it's just freaky.
It is a little
What-
freaky.
It's just freaky. See,
Somebody's gonna turn a 13-year-old's gonna
already
turn into a
missed up.
30-year-old, or
Well, he already missed.
yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
well, there's one thing.
Hopefully
We
that's
talked
it.
about rats in the first 10 minutes of the show.
Yeah, that was a little bit odd.
Yeah,
Huh?
that was a lot of rat talk, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was getting ratty. yeah. I guess that is the elephant in the room this morning. Is that Tyler,
Our blessed brother.
our blessed little tiny little brother, is not feeling so good
No.
today. Yeah.
But man, have you guys heard about this norovirus that's going around? It goes around every year, but it just seems like everybody's catching it, and it just goes to show people should be washing their hands much more than what they are.
I don't listen about viruses going around anymore. I got burned on one, so
Yeah?
yeah. By the time I caught it, it was like walk it off, have a glass of water, and get back to work.
Yeah,
You know, when it first came out, it was like 14 days paid off for you.
Right? It's a lot different now.
I didn't get no 14 days.
Yeah, I would take the COVID first though over like a stomach bug.
Stomach bugs are the worst.
I just can't do it.
And the greatest excuse, like if you really are not wanting to go into work on a Monday or
Mm-hmm.
a Friday, just call in with the old stomach bug thing, because nobody wants to. You know, if you just got like, I got a fever or cold or something, they're like, well, just stay in your office.
Yeah.
You know, you got a
terrible.
stomach bug. There's no staying in your office. You're constantly having to run to the bathroom and everything, and nobody wants to be around any of
No,
that.
and that's how it spreads.
Yes,
Ugh.
it's deadly.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't had a stomach bug in a long time.
Me either.
I'm overdue for one.
No, don't say that. Don't open that up. Don't put the energy into the atmosphere.
Yep,
Can you tell I'm
seal's been removed.
paranoid?
Yeah, you said you were in here just like spraying everything down.
Yeah, and not last week, the week before, my
You're
husband
spraying
got
ivermectin everywhere. in here?
Yeah, probably everything. I'm so paranoid about that because it's just a very traumatic experience last year, being sick, and I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So, yeah,
I don't like it either.
yeah.
When's the last time you've been real sick? Do you even remember?
Well, you talking about my definition of real
Not fake sick, but like real sick.
My definition of real sick changed in 2019.
Yeah.
And so that was the last time I've been real sick.
What happened to you then? Did you get the COVID?
Well, I had open heart surgery,
Yeah.
and then I had pancreatitis. And I'd rather have open heart surgery.
Yeah.
You had both of those, and
Within 3 weeks after I.
Oh, my gosh.
That's so crazy.
yikes.
Of course, they don't tell you that's one of the side effects. Because it's not, let's put it this way. It's not a major, it's not major, but it is enough that you can look it up and it says it's one of them.
Okay.
So,
Is this your pancreas right here?
It sits right on top of your stomach, pretty much.
Yeah.
That might not be totally correct, but yeah, it's up in here, or maybe more
'Cause I have
towards
like
the
I
middle.
feel like I have an inflamed thing right there. Maybe I should go check it out.
that may be,
Yeah.
It hurts
that may be
sometimes.
your gallbladder.
It hurts
It's
after
right
I
there,
eat
too.
sometimes.
Is it? Yeah, yeah.
We could take it out on the show if you want to.
Hey, whatever. Yeah, you know what it costs to get the health care done in this country?
Crazy.
I'll let y'all. What are you going to charge me?
Half.
How about a third?
Okay.
We'll barter.
I'll do it.
I'll wheel
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
deal on this
you want to
one.
barter all the time. Let's barter.
Yeah. I'm going to haggle with you a
Yeah,
little bit.
that's okay. Let's see, a third. So that'd be about $10,000 probably.
All right. Well, do you take health insurance?
I know. It's cash. It's got to be paid before.
Well, maybe let me
the surgery.
Let me see what this fancy health insurance I pay for will do first.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need to bring back. I've been thinking we need to bring back the haggle economy.
Yeah.
Every transaction should be like a yard sale.
No.
Or like it's Jamaica.
What about people like me who are terrible at it? What are
Well,
we
you'll get
gonna
better.
do?
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
I'm moving if we do that.
Yeah.
You know how to get to Carnegie Hall, Greg?
Practice.
No, you got to go to New York. It's up there. Jeez Louise. You've been there before.
Yeah, I've been there.
Speaking of practice, I heard something this morning that if you do something 18 minutes a day, every day for a year, you're considered an expert and better than 90% of the entire world at that specific thing.
18 minutes a day.
Isn't that
That's all I got.
interesting?
I love
It's
that
100 hours.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, they still whittled it down to, just narrowed it. 18 minutes. We figured that's the bare minimum. You need to spend
That's
on
why they're
something.
saying it. It's 100 hours, but if we can make it seem like an even smaller number, then maybe people will appreciate that. I don't know.
Spend 3 hours on the radio every day. I don't know if I'm better than
Yeah,
most people
I was
in the
thinking
world.
that too. No way.
Become an expert. I'm an expert.
Yeah.
I'm an
I'm
expert
gonna have
on
it
nothing.
tattooed.
Oh, Mr. Tyler commented. He said the worst. The stomach sickness is the worst.
Yeah.
We definitely feel for you on that one.
Yeah, because that's the one, like, all you want to do is just lay in bed, but you can't.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's imperatives that drive you to constantly go to the bathroom.
Oh, man.
Or have, I don't know, Tyler's an industrious fellow. He's probably got 2 buckets.
Yeah. Oh, no.
What?
He doesn't live alone anymore. He can't keep doing
so
that.
4 buckets.
4 buckets, yeah.
On 2 on one side of the bed, 2 on the other.
Yeah.
You know what the worst?
I should be a doctor.
You should.
Those things right there. Well, that's the worst time to have children. When that's in your house.
Oh,
because either
Yeah.
either they have it first, and you're dreading, knowing you're going to get it dealing with them, or you get it first, and you know you're going to have to deal with them after you've already been sick,
Yeah.
or while you're sick, which is the worst.
So Mariah got COVID last year, she was right about, she would have just been 4 months or something, like even just old enough where she could just barely take some medication. But in any case, she gets it, and she got it from a babysitter or something, and who got it from somebody else, obviously, who got it from Wuhan virology lab.
That's a very short line.
Yeah. It was like 3. It was like the 9 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Well, it was 3 degrees of COVID for us. Wuhan, babysitter, Mariah, and then me and Caitlin. But we. I'm certain Mariah, she thought it was just a Chinese hoax, so she got over it in like 12 hours.
Right.
Yeah, she was like, ain't real. And but then me and Caitlin got it and like, it's real. And we were so sick, and we had this perfectly healthy baby who was like wanting to play and not take naps and just have a really good time. That was tough. And I'll say I am probably I should save this for when my wife's listening. Because I'm probably really bad when I'm sick. Like men are just babies when they're sick, I think, naturally. So I probably didn't help. I probably didn't carry as much weight as I should have.
Well, you don't get sick very often, though, so that probably took you down a bit.
Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't get sick very often, but when I do, it's Dos Equis sick.
I was thinking you must have a super baby because she got over COVID so quickly. And also, I remember a few months back, I was over and Caitlin said that she had tested positive for strep, but she was like up and running around happy, not even a single drop of snot coming out of the nose, nothing.
Yeah.
It was just like, she's got it. But
I think, knock on this linoleum counter, but I think it's working out because she has not had anything in like all year.
Yeah.
I think, and last year she had this, I know, Greg's like, why? Shut your mouth. She had she had the COVID. RSV times 2, the strep, stomach bug, like projectile, exorcist style, and all colds. One after we would. It was easier to count the days she didn't have something. Yeah, and now she's just kind of champing through life right now.
Yeah, that's great.
So maybe
Strong girl.
And little kids they're so resilient. And they get you can have 104. They can have 104 fever, and before you can get to the hospital, it's already back to 98.
Yeah, and that's
They go, what'd you bring her up here for?
I read that 104 degree, the 104.4 is like, that was like when I Googled it, it was like every listing was like 104.4 or higher. You need to take your kid to the ER. She got like 104.2 was the highest, but I had a fever recently. It was 102. I felt like I was going to die. I couldn't imagine adding 2 more degrees to that, to 104.
Resilient.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
It doesn't take them long to get over it.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
we're
time.
late.
We're a little late. Wow.
Maybe put a little
Surprising.
song at the end of the
Absolutely.
block too for their wonderful listeners.
Yeah, I put in one of my favorite songs.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
And we got a little behind the scenes work we need to do anyway.
Yes,
So
yes, we do. All right, so this is your 6:30 block, your AgVantage report, a song, some words from our sponsors. We'll see you on the other side for Jen's Pro Tips.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets. Now they closed yesterday. May corn at 6.52 3/4 down 1, with July corn at 6.27 down 1/2. May soybeans at 15.11 down 6.5, with July soybeans at 14.77 3/4 down 5. May wheat at 6.82 down 9.5, with July wheat at 6.94 3/4 down 9.25. May cotton at 81.07 up 2, with July cotton at 81.29 down 9. May rice at 16.83 up 4, with July rice at 17.07 up 3.5. Moving on to livestock now. April live cattle at 168.40 up 80, with June live cattle at 160.30 up 7.5. April feeder cattle at 197.82.5 down 12.5, with May feeder cattle at 202.10 down 17.5. April lean hogs at 73.40 up 117.5, with May hogs at 81.30 down 87.5. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update, brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, field tested and farmer approved.
When choosing a lender for your agricultural business, it's smart to stay local. Farmers and Merchants Bank is rooted in Arkansas soil and has been a leader in ag lending for more than 75 years. Our community ties and knowledge of East Arkansas's ag industry ensure we can offer the best solutions to help you grow. Specialized products, competitive rates, and fast local service. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, growing your business is our business. Find your local ag lender at mebanking.com. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Turn to Alticid IGR for hornfly-specific control year after year. Alticid IGR passes through cattle and into manure, where hornflies lay eggs, preventing adult flies that interfere with cattle health and profitability. With no known resistance, make Alticid IGR the only choice for your mineral supplement. Go with the IGR that delivers ROI and keep weight gains up. Contact your feed dealer today or go to alticidIGR.com.
Bank of Locksburg is now Southern Bancorp. We're a mission-driven community development bank based right here in Arkansas, offering services and products to help you along the path to economic opportunity. From credit counseling and financial coaching to flexible accounts and loan options. Start your wealth building journey by visiting banksouthern.com or stop by our branch today to learn more. Southern Bancorp, a bank on a mission to be wealth builders for everyone. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you're seeking a job or maybe looking for a better job, come to the SAU Tech Career and Job Fair April 25th from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. There will be over 30 employers looking for people. Employers like Lockheed Martin, Armtech Defense Technologies, Aerojet, Highland Industrial Park, healthcare employers, and more. There are employers from all over South Arkansas looking for good people. Come and find a perfect fit for you. Don't miss SAU Tech's Career and Job Fair and find more than a job, find a career.
Truck drivers, are you ready for more home time? JB Hunt is hiring local CDL-A drivers near Derricks. Enjoy daily home time, average earnings of $75,000 a year, and access to medical benefits that start after just 30 days. Aside from the perks of a consistent schedule and pay, JB Hunt offers competitive benefits packages, paid time off, and a company-matched 401k. There's no better time to join the largest dedicated provider in the country. Visit drivejbhunt.com to pre-qualify today. That's drivejbhunt.com.
Got a craving for an all-beef quarter-pound made-to-order burger? What about a chicken fried steak, fish sandwich, or a pizza? If sweet is what you're craving, try delicious and creamy Highland ice cream at Wicks Lighthouse Drive-In. New managers Charlene and Ray Davis are serving up what you're craving and invite you to stop by and see what's new on the menu. Open Monday, Thursday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 to 6. Some Sundays 10 to 8. The Wicks Lighthouse Drive-In, proud sponsors of this year's Cossatot River basketball.
I was a highwayman. Along the coach roads I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her baubles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 25. but I am still alive.
I was a sailor, I was born upon the tide. With the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner around the Horn of Mexico.
Hochatown's newest southern boutique, Kenzie's Corral, is now open and invites you to stop by the shopping center in Hochatown to check out the hottest trends in clothing, shoes, hats, graphic tees, tanks, jewelry, and accessories to look your best this summer. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday with new arrivals each week. That's Kenzie's Corral, 8933 North U.S. Highway 259 in the shopping center, Hochatown. Check out Kenzie's Corral on Facebook.
Did you know the average person moves over 5 times in their lifetime? If it's moving time for you, Smith & Mounts in Ashdown is ready to help you sell your home professionally and quickly. And if you're looking for a new home, seek the help of Smith & Mounts, because nobody knows the housing market better, and you can have the utmost trust and confidence in how Smith & Mounts handles the negotiating and marketing process. Go to smithandmounts.com to see the residential, commercial, and land listings. 898-2429.
Dorsey's Heating and Air is having a grand reopening at their new location, 1209 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. KDQN will be on site with a treasure chest full of cash and prizes, as well as Sevier County Chamber of Commerce for a special ribbon cutting ceremony. Don't miss the crawfish boil, cornhole games, and giveaways. It all starts this Friday, April 14th from noon to 4 p.m. Beat the heat this summer with services and products from a locally owned and operated company. That's Dorsey's Heating and Air this Friday at their new location, 1209 Highway 70 East, DeQueen.
And we're back with the Morning Brew. Sorry.
Yeah, we are back with Jen's Pro Tips.
Yeah.
Jen's not a professional, but she does have professional tips.
I think so.
Yeah. And it's sponsored by Harris Drug and Gifts at 205 DeQueen Avenue, 584-3522. Your hometown pharmacy, been family ran in DeQueen for over 50 years. It has all your I'm pulling
You
a
got
Tyler.
it. Yeah, you are. You just pulled a Tyler.
Your usual pharmacy finds, plus much more like essential oils and home goods, Razorback Corner, gifts for everyone, including baby, home decor, toys, locally made goods, bridal registry, free gift wrapping, and free local delivery.
What more could you ask for?
They got it all.
Yeah.
205 DeQueen Avenue. Jen, what you got for us today?
All right. This is something that I came across this morning, and I thought I would share it. It involves mowing your lawn and how to be a little bit more efficient with it. And this Life Pro tip says, don't sharpen or buy new mower blades for the first mow of the season. Before you take the time to even take your mower blades off to sharpen them or replace the first mow of the season, mow once to go over everything. This includes sticks that you may have missed from falling between the winter months or mole mounds you didn't see to push down. Doing that with already dull or bad blades will help your sharpened blades or new blades last longer throughout the summer, giving you a fresh, cleaner cut.
All right.
I think that's actually a pretty good tip.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Just use your old dull blades. That way, if you've got sticks in the yard or rocks you missed,
Yeah.
or mole hills, or more likely around here, fire ant hills.
Fire ant hills. Yeah. Yeah.
And, that'll keep your new blades from getting dulled by hitting those.
Exactly.
Cool.
Imagine like putting on new blades or getting your old blades sharpened and you hit a rock. That would kind of suck. So, and there's a couple more tips here that I wanted to read. Let's see here. Don't bag grass, mulch it and put it back into the grass free fertilizer. Only do this if you cut consistently, otherwise the grass won't have time to break down. Cut 3 to 4 inches for most grass. This reduces water consumption and helps with drought resistance, and the grass looks better longer. That is a big reason pros have such green lawns midsummer is we cut higher. Root depth is 2 times the length of the grass, so deeper roots is greener grass, and also keep dandelions and stuff out. Also helps keep dandelions and stuff out. And cut consistently every 7 days. It's your best bet. Otherwise, it gets too tall, and you break the 1/3 rule where you shouldn't take more than 1/3 of the length off at a time.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
You don't think so? That's
Not
a
for
lot.
Me. Well, I mean, you got first of all, it said leave it 4 inches. Yeah, I cut mine down to the dirt if I can.
Yeah.
Because that way I don't have to cut it again for so long. Mm-hmm. And I understand because in July mine turns brown.
Right.
If you want to keep it green, nice and green, you want to keep it longer.
Yeah.
Do it, but you got to mow it more.
Right. Every 7 days.
Yeah, every 7 days, and you leave the clippings there for the fertilizer.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't do that if you mow it like I do every 2 weeks, and there's a big pile of them like this.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you have to. When it says mulch the grass, what exactly does that mean? I don't know what mulching is.
Well, that's just. It just cuts it up finer.
Right, because if you're just mowing and you've got big piles of grass all over, that can kill the grass underneath,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And so it just cuts it up finer
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of just keeps it cutting up. They actually have blades
Mm-hmm.
that are called mulching blades.
Yeah.
And they mulch it up as you mow.
Oh,
So
that sounds fancy.
yeah, not too hard either.
Yeah.
But I ain't doing it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
I mean, I understand if you want a nice looking yard, that's what you want to do.
Right.
Me, I'm going to mow it down as close as I can get it, so I don't have to mow it.
Yeah,
again.
no, it makes sense.
Well, I'm just, I guess, lazy that way.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering, we have a really awesome guy, Stick, if you're listening. I know you do sometimes. He does our lawn, does a fantastic job. And he does it, sometimes he comes once a week. So maybe that's why he's doing it, because he's a pro and he knows.
Sticks, he's a good guy.
He is. He really is. Yeah. And it's nice because, I think he's been taking care of everybody else's lawns on that block. So the yards look so much nicer now that he's working on them again. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Stick.
That's great.
Yeah, so that was the pro tips for today. Take them or leave them. I don't care.
I think they are good tips.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm going to leave them because I don't want, and I'm going to have a poor looking yard.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to mow my yard every 7 days.
Right. Do you take pride in your lawn? Like,
No.
do you? No.
No.
Do you guys plant flowers or anything
My
like
wife
that?
does.
Yeah.
The cows eat them sometimes.
Yeah.
If they get in, sometimes they get through the fence.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the cows are eating on her flowers. She's not happy with that.
Have you ever woken up and you looked out the window and there's a cow right at your window? That's cool.
Actually, not right in the window, but in the front yard.
Yeah.
That happened this weekend.
Oh man, that's adorable.
Yeah. But I'm sorry.
I
I
was
was just going to
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
off the pro tips brought
Please
to you
do.
by Harris Drug and Gifts, 205 DeQueen Avenue, 584-3522. Your hometown pharmacy. Go see them.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate them sponsoring that.
Yes, we do. Very much so.
What do we got coming up next?
We have genuine RV trivia, power trivia. and
Is
news.
it power trivia?
I
don't know. Tyler
super
always
trivia.
says that
It's
stuff.
super trivia. It's Genuine RV Power Sports, who
So
sponsors.
it is power trivia.
Yeah, in a way. So maybe I was right.
Yeah, you were right.
He's shaking his head right now.
Who is?
Tyler. I know he is.
Yeah, but what he's shaking off is some of the excess.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we have talked long enough, so we're going to take a 2.5-minute break, and we're going to come in with Super Trivia.
Are you watching the Lotto jackpot? It's over $2 million, and some lucky Arkansas player is gonna win it all. Get your ticket today at any Arkansas Scholarship Lottery retailer or on the Jackpocket app. It could be a life-changing decision, but there's only one way to find out. There's a Lotto drawing every Wednesday and Saturday. Get your ticket and play for this more than a $2 million jackpot. Good luck, Lotto players. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Pilgrim's Pride to Queen Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers, both shifts, full and part-time positions available, with wages up to $22.45 per hour. Pilgrim's Pride is also seeking applicants for maintenance positions. Applications are available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street, DeQueen, Arkansas, from 8 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Now's the time to get a great deal on a Kubota Z200 Series mower with the new K-Ride Comfort System. The Series delivers a quality cut and an exceptional ride. Right now, get a Kubota Z200 Series mower with the K-Ride Comfort System for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit More Your Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or DeQueen, Arkansas today.
Alexandria Davis, nurse practitioner and owner of Southern Grace Healthcare, Ashdown's only walk-in family clinic, invites you to see what compassionate family healthcare is all about. Southern Grace Healthcare offers primary and urgent care for the entire family, and walk-ins are always welcome. Stop by 820 South Locust Street in Ashdown. Meet Alexandria Davis and her staff who are looking forward to serving you. For more information, call 870-898-4576 or visit us on Facebook. Southern Grace Healthcare, the care you need, the compassion you deserve.
Let's get ready to rumble! Get ready for a night of epic proportions. This Friday night, the Hochatown Saloon is proud to present Micro Wrestling, featuring the best pint-sized wrestlers in the world. That's right, watch as these incredible athletes battle it out in the ring, delivering high-flying, bone-crunching action. You won't believe your eyes as these mighty warriors go head-to-head in a no-holds-barred battle for glory. It's Micro Wrestling, Friday night in Hochatown.
That's right. You know what time it is. Super Trivia. Or, as Voxpo just said, Super Duper Trivia.
There you go.
I like that one. Also, good morning, Bubba Norris. Good morning, Voxpo. Stanley Fisher, Ricky Davis. Thank you guys for tuning in today, even though we're missing our favorite host of the show. But hopefully, is he our favorite?
He's our only host. So, yes, he is our favorite.
All right. So you guys know the deal. This is sponsored by Genuine RV and Power Sports out in Idabel, Oklahoma. Go check them out. They've got a nice setup of things. I drove past there a few weeks ago, and it made me really want to buy an RV. That's all I'm going to say. And
I think you should buy one.
I'd like to. I think that'd be fun to go travel around for vacations and go stay at campsites and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
And we could all come up to the campsite. You could cook for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get one of those like 30-footers that has 5 bedrooms.
There you go. That'd
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah. It's a couple of years of my salary.
Yeah.
Just a couple. Yeah, right.
Hey, it'd be worth it for us.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys know the game. I'm going to read a question. Greg's going to help you out if you need. Also, Facebook Live. And maybe.
I won't be a whole lot of help, but I'll try.
You try.
Yeah.
And if you win, you get yourself breakfast at McDee's and a car wash. At
Squeaky Clean is what you call it, right?
Speedy McLean.
Speedy McLean.
Into Queen.
Yeah.
This just shows I don't pay attention.
The Ultra Supersonic Car Wash.
Yes. At Speedy Clean into Queen.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is your question. This item has lost popularity over the past decade, and now only 30% of Americans have one, and even less will use it. What is it? This item has lost popularity over the past decade, and now only 30% of Americans have one, and even less will use it. What is it?
I got it.
Okay. It might be a simple one. I already got answers coming in on Facebook.
Yeah, I see that. Those are good answers.
They are really good answers. All right.
Here comes the first one.
I forgot how to do this for a second. Good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew.
Is it home phone?
It is not a home phone.
I'm going to say a CD player.
Not a CD player, and we got MP3 on Facebook Live. Not correct either. Try again, though, please. All right.
Nobody better say radio.
Good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew. What's your answer?
Landline.
Not a landline. Good answer.
I'm going to say VHS player.
Not a VHS player. Let's see here. We got Alexa from Nancy Little Wells. Not correct. That's okay. Keep trying, please. All right. Phone lines are lighting up here. Good morning. You're live on Super Trivia.
An oven?
Not an oven. Good. That's an interesting answer.
Yeah, it is. I see desktop computer on Facebook.
Ooh, not a desktop computer either.
I'm going to say a typewriter.
Not a typewriter. All right, try again. So, just for a little hint, it is not a piece of technology. It's not a computer, smartphone, MP3 player. Nothing like that. It doesn't have cords on it.
Would you read the question again?
Yes. This item has lost popularity over the past decade, possibly even more, and now only 30% of Americans have one, and even less will use it. What is it? Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Super Trivia.
What about a fireplace?
Ooh, good answer. Not a fireplace, though.
A broom.
Not a broom either. Looks like nobody on Facebook is saving your life. Try again, please. All right. Maybe this is a little too hard. Good morning. You're live on Super Trivia.
Hi. Is it a wristwatch?
Ooh, not a wristwatch.
I'm going to go with what I got on my wristwatch, clothes iron.
Not a clothes iron either. VoxPost says a brain. That's kind of correct in a way, but try again, please. Let's see if I can give you guys a hint here. So it's not a piece of technology. And the reason why this isn't as popular is because we have our phones now and what we call the internet, if that helps out at all. So let's go to the phone lines. All right. Good morning. You're live on Super Trivia.
How about a dictionary?
Oh, it's not a dictionary. We're getting closer, though.
And I see this on Facebook from Sarah Stewart. I was going to say encyclopedia.
Not an encyclopedia. And let's see. VoxPost says dictionary. Not correct either. Try
Newspaper?
again. Not newspaper.
Man.
All right. I'm not seeing the answer on Facebook Live just yet. Good morning. You're live on Super Trivia.
Good morning. How about a telephone book?
Oh, that is correct. It's a phone book.
There you go.
Oh, awesome. Who do we have on the phone?
Good morning. Adam Matthews.
All right.
He can't win.
Ooh.
You just won, didn't you?
No, but yeah, a couple of days ago.
Ooh.
I thought I'd help you guys out.
Well,
we appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we do. You know what we'll do? We'll take the next person that calls. Thank you for saving a life.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye. All right, so next person that calls, excuse me, gets the breakfast from McDonald's and a car wash. Here we go. Good morning. You're live on Super Trivia.
Phone box?
Yeah, that's correct. Who do we have on the phone?
your name?
Naomi.
Naomi. Okay, what's your last name, Naomi?
Clark.
All right.
All right.
So sweet.
She's stealing our heart this morning.
She is.
You got
All
it
right.
right.
Naomi, you can come pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10. Thank you for playing.
You can
and-
wash your car.
Yeah. You gonna wash your car, Naomi?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, cool. All right.
Well, good job. We're going to be talking about you all day. You're so smart. Bye-bye.
I'll say, watch out, Adam. Adam Matthews, Thomas Sweden.
Yeah.
We got a new, I don't know, whiz kid.
Yeah, no
out there.
kidding. I don't even think she heard anything on the radio.
No.
Oh,
We got some.
hi. The brains of the town.
We
It's
got
our-
some fans in studio.
Yeah,
All
our
right.
winner
Some
from
good
yesterday.
winners. Awesome.
Much deserved.
Hey.
Do you want to say
Or are
anything?
these our replacements? Yeah.
Replacements.
What you doing today?
Ooh.
Going to
All
school.
right.
Oh, no.
You
That's
like
no
school?
fun.
No.
Yeah, he says
Great.
no.
Well, is that because you're already so smart you don't need to go? No, that's not it. How come you don't like it? You want to tell me why? No, okay. You don't have to tell me.
Good thing is, look, he's probably got, what, 3 years of school left or something?
Yeah,
so,
no
He's
kidding.
winding down.
Yeah.
He's winding down.
He's too smart. Yeah. That's
Y'all
so
have a
sweet.
good day.
I love when
cool.
kids win the
Yeah,
super
that's
trivia.
right.
It makes me so happy.
Yeah, I'm sure the parents do too, because I imagine they still take the car wash
Oh,
token.
yeah, I would,
Let's,
for
you know,
sure.
we'll see if Naomi takes her Barbie Jeep.
You think they're
through the car
stealing the
wash?
car wash token?
You know they are, and probably
do that?
half
Would
half
you
the
do that?
breakfast sandwich too.
Yeah. Wow, we had a lot of Facebook interaction.
Sure did. That was great.
And yeah, Voxpo, he did say phone book at some point. So
Okay.
yeah, all these answers
Well, I'm
were
starting to
great.
think Adam Matthews needs to be on Jeopardy. Maybe I've seen him on Jeopardy already.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Really,
He's doing
his
that while he's
brain's real
driving,
good,
too.
ain't it, Greg?
Yeah.
He's got
His
one of them
brain's
good
good.
Got him a
brains.
good brain.
Well, tell me your secret. I got a bad one, real bad.
All right, you guys. It is 7:01 on the dot here. Should we get into some
We
news?
better.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll be back on the other side.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance, providing competitive rates and prompt, friendly service to meet your auto, homeowner's, life, and other insurance needs.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. The Sevier County Medical Center is moving forward on a $3.5 million loan after a local bank agreed to offer a financing option. County officials signed the loan agreement with Farmers Bank and Trust earlier this week. The loan is expected to help fund the hospital until it is authorized to bill Medicare and private insurance providers. State law requires a 30-day waiting period between the authorization of the loan and its closure. Sevier County Medical Center CEO Lori House said that date is set for next month.
We did get the $3.5 million loan, and that was signed this week by the county judge, and we'll be able to close that loan and actually receive our money on May 15th.
Greg Revels, who serves as a treasurer for the Medical Center's governing board, said he and other hospital officials are thankful for farmers' efforts to develop a loan proposal.
We have gotten that loan thanks to farmers locally, and a big shout out to Jay Bigham. He really helped us out on that, did a lot of work, spent a lot of time, and we appreciate his efforts on it.
The loan is part of the hospital's financial strategy to cover its expenses until it can do so on its own. Earlier this year, the Sevier County Quorum Court agreed to give the county's remaining ARPA funds to the hospital, a total of around $944,000. Officials with the county-owned hospital said those funds are enabling the building to keep its doors open while it awaits the loan closure and eventually authorization for reimbursement through private and government-subsidized insurance plans. Until that time, House said the hospital's financial situation is limited but hopeful.
We're going to be scraping by till May 15th, but we're going to make it. We've got a financial plan set out. We constantly work on a 13-week cash projection, so we know that we're going to be okay.
The hospital's path to reimbursement authorization advanced last month following a mandated survey by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, also known as CMS. House said the hospital scored well in the survey and could receive its CMS credentials as early as May or June.
Our staff has gone above and beyond to make sure that our policies and procedures are in line, and that survey proved that we actually follow those. You know, they told us that there were hospitals that they've been surveying for 15 years that they go in and they have 20 findings. We had 5 findings, and what we have to do is we have to do a corrective action plan on those items. So I took the weekend, did the corrective action plan, turned it in first thing Monday morning. Yesterday we got our final report saying everything looked perfect, you did everything right. And so now they're writing that letter to CMS that says, give these folks their number.
The medical center is also seeking status as a critical access hospital. County officials chose the site of the new hospital to fit the geographic requirements of the critical access hospital designation. Upon qualifying, the hospital would receive a 101% reimbursement rate for services covered by CMS. A hospital report shows over 2,000 visitors since its opening day less than 3 months ago. Just over 70% were residents of Sevier County, around 10% from Polk, and the remainder from elsewhere in the region. The hospital's billable accounts at the end of March totaled nearly $2.3 million. House said hospital officials are not surprised by the relatively large percentage of visits by residents outside of Sevier County.
You can just kind of take the hospital and draw a circle around it, and that's where you expect to bring most of the people from, and that's exactly what we're seeing. We have a few stragglers that come in from here or there, but mainly we're serving exactly who we anticipate.
The county-owned Sevier County Medical Center was constructed through a 30-year, 1-cent sales tax measure approved by county voters in 2019. We'll be back with more local news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, making you need something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they take your trade in too.
Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Normally this would be Shannon telling you about a huge sale, or no payments for 30 days, or a cashback incentive. But Shannon is so busy putting folks behind the wheel of their dream car that he doesn't even have the time to record his own commercial. If he was here, he would make sure you knew Teeter Motor Company in Mena has the largest selection of program cars, the best customer service, and the most financing options in the area. So stop by and see Shannon and let Teeter Motor Company of Mena make you a deal.
And we are back with KDQN News. The Sevier County Chamber of Commerce will host a ribbon-cutting ceremony at noon today to welcome Dorsey Heating and Air as its newest member. The event will take place at the new location of Dorsey Heating and Air at 1209 U.S. Highway 70 east of DeQueen. Dorsey Heating and Air, a locally based HVAC repair and service company, will also host a new member ceremony and crawfish boil beginning at noon today. The Chamber has 2 other ribbon-cutting ceremonies scheduled for this month, including the Resendez Garden Center on Friday, April 21st, and Cressita's Barbershop in DeQueen on Friday, April 28th. For more information on the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce, visit the organization on Facebook or check out the website at SevierCountyChamberofCommerce.org. And in another upcoming event, the Arkansas Department of Agriculture's Forestry Division will conclude the 2023 Free Tree Fridays events on April 28th with a joint Arkansas-Texas Free Tree Friday hosted in partnership with the Texas A&M Forest Service. The bare root seedling giveaways have been hosted in recognition of National Arbor Day. Free Tree Fridays will continue in various locations across the state through April 28th. Species will vary by location, with at least 2 of the following species offered at each giveaway: American elm, river birch, bald cypress, persimmon, and or red mulberry. Offerings are limited to 3 seedlings per person on a first-come, first-served basis. Upcoming events include on April 28th at Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Collin Ray Drive in DeQueen. The tree giveaway will be held from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. that morning. A local pastor is preparing to walk across Little River County this weekend as part of his annual effort to raise money for a host of charitable causes in southwest Arkansas. Jim Cross will be participating in the Impact 2023 Walking for Christ this Saturday, April 15th. Cross, who pastors Ashdown, Richmond, and Waits Chapel United Methodist Churches in Little River County, will embark on his 11th consecutive 30-mile hike across the county to help raise funds for a number of causes. Since the beginning of his Impact Walk, Cross has helped raise a tremendous amount of money for those causes.
We've been doing this will be the 11th year, and we walked 30 miles and raising money for different groups and different organizations, and we've raised over $221,000 in 10 years. It's been unbelievable.
Each year, Cross walks 30 miles through Little River County as part of his effort to raise money for those in need.
It'll be 30 miles, like it is, and it takes a little over 10 hours, about 10 and a half hours typically. I start at 6 a.m. and end up around 4:30, 4:15, hopefully closer to 4:15.
As in previous years, Impact 2023 will include a celebration at Ashdown United Methodist Church with bingo, a cornhole tournament, food, desserts, snow cones, and lots of activities for the kids. The cornhole tournament begins at 12 noon, while the main event kicks off at 1.
This year at the Methodist Church in town, we're having a deal. We're having bingo. We've got some fantastic prizes, a cornhole tournament for the serious and not so serious. We've got food, barbecue sandwiches, hot dogs, desserts. We've got games for kids, bounce houses, face painting games. We've got Angie's snow cones will be there. And so the cornhole tournament starts at noon, and then all the other activities start at 1. And so it's a big community event. Everybody's invited, and we'd love to have you. And like I say, the support has been incredible.
Money raised during past events have helped pay for shoes for children in Little River County. Other charitable causes funded through the event include the Be Like CJ Foundation, the Ashdown Public Library, Richmond Volunteer Fire Department, Harvest Regional Food Bank, Marley's Smile, Ashdown City Parks, and scholarship programs for local youth. It's an effort, said Cross, that serves as a testament to the community involvement and charitable spirit demonstrated by the folks in Little River County.
It sure is a lot of people support, and actually there's been support from out of town, out of state. It's just been incredible.
While Cross will be doing the walking, others in Southwest Arkansas are invited to help the effort by either providing a donation or just by coming by this Saturday to join in the fun.
There's 2 different ways. You can send a check to 145 East Commerce, Ashdown, Arkansas 71822. That's the Ashdown United Methodist Church. Or you can come to the event on the 15th at the church. Love to have you, and you can participate in bingo, cornhole, any of those kind of activities. Like I say, the bingo, we're going to have great prizes. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and so we'd love to see you on April 15th.
Again, expect to see Cross walking across Little River County this Saturday, April 15th, and make sure to honk if you see him or give him a word of thanks and a bottle of water when you see him during the Impact 2023 event this Saturday.
Local news this hour has been presented by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance. See Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins today for all your insurance needs. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. For local news when you want it 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
As a homeowner, keeping up with property maintenance can be a daunting task. But with United Ag and Turf's lease offers, taking care of your land has never been easier or more affordable. Enjoy the benefits of a John Deere tractor with one low monthly payment that includes a loader, warranty, maintenance, insurance, and delivery. Lease it for less at UnitedAgAndTurf.com. Offer ends 5/1/2023. Subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions apply. See United Ag and Turf for complete details.
Red River Oil, your go-to fuel and oil distributor in Ashdown, Foreman, and Texarkana. More than just your average fuel, lubricant, and chemical distributor, we offer a full line of Phillips 66 PCMO, heavy-duty agricultural, industrial, and specialty lubricants. We also carry ancillary products, giving you more than what you pay for. With our knowledgeable staff and multiple distribution warehouses, Red River Oil always exceeds your expectations with unmatched service.
And we're back for the 7 o'clock hour. It's me and Greg right now. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm actually doing fantastic.
We made it for an hour.
Yeah, we did. We did really great.
Yeah, we did.
We got to celebrate the small things,
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
2 hours to go.
2 hours to go.
And we got lots of stuff to do.
Yeah. Well, first, I want to know what you guys are doing for your weekends. It's going to be so beautiful today. And, well, I don't need to ask you, I guess.
You know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I am doing the game with Tony today.
Right.
You know, there's a game.
Mhm.
Going to do the softball game. They're playing Hope. And it starts at 4:30.
Yeah.
We'll be on there at 4:15, or Tony will be. I'll be there four somewhere between there and 4:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the office lets you get away.
Well, yeah, that's right. If they I hadn't asked for permission yet.
Yeah. Have you put your vacation slip in request or anything like that? Time off request?
Well, you know, sometimes you can just, especially on Fridays, you can just kind of slip out.
Okay. Maybe they don't
This
notice
is not
yet.
one of those Fridays. But
Just gonna do it anyways, huh?
Yeah. But when I get done, guess where I'll be?
You're gonna give them the old. I got to go to the store for a pack of smokes.
Never come back.
Greg left to go get some cigarettes and never came back.
Yeah, I'll be going directly back after the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's with the tax deadline is usually April 15th, which of course is a Saturday this time around. I would figure then it would just be Monday, but it's April 18th, right? Is your deadline?
Correct.
So they give you an extra 3 days there.
Well, the reason for that is because going through the whole process, April 15th is the normal deadline. It's on a Saturday. So normally, Emancipation Day in Washington, D.C. is April 16th.
But now it's going to be the 17th.
It'll be the 17th since it falls on a Sunday. So it'll be the 17th, so all the offices in Washington, D.C. are closed. So now the deadline is the 18th.
All right.
Gotcha.
Federal laziness helping everybody this time around.
Yeah,
huh?
well, I don't know that it helps. It doesn't help me because I want to be done.
Well, you're tax-paying people.
Yeah. But I think that it does. It's just part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, more often than not now with that Emancipation Day, it falls on a day other than the 15th, more than it falls on the 15th.
Sure.
Which is kind of strange, but it's getting close. If
So-
you hadn't done your taxes, you better get them.
I've got everything.
All right.
Look at that. I'm making it before the deadline
All
and
right.
putting everything on Greg, and now I feel
You
horrible.
still haven't done your taxes yet?
No, I was waiting for one more W-2 from my hubby. It's not my
gotcha.
fault. I'm
Okay.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get lost in the mail. Dog chew it up.
One of those. One of
Yeah.
those. 8
Spilled some coffee
different-
on it.
You
Yeah.
got them now, though. That's
Yeah.
what counts.
I do.
We did ours super early this year because we were excited to see what a child would do for us on
Yeah,
our
yeah.
taxes, and it was nice. It was
Really?
for the first time in our living memory, we didn't have to pay something, so
Yeah.
that was good.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, cha-ching.
Yeah.
Get us a few more of these.
I can't put my dogs as dependents, right? No.
No.
And if they got a Social Security number.
I can make that happen.
There's people that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way things are going, it wouldn't surprise me if in the near future you could.
Yeah. Put my emotional support animals on my tax returns.
You can write off
There you
your
go.
you can write off your reassignment surgeries.
Mhm. Yeah.
I thought he was going to say rear surgery.
My brain
Maybe
still
that
went
too.
there.
Your tattoos are tax deductible. You can count them under the same line as gambling losses and other dumb things.
Oh my. Yeah, I
Oh,
have
yeah,
a cool.
I'll stop. I'm the only one in the. I'm like the only one in the building who doesn't have a tattoo. You're only going to gang up on me.
That's
Really?
right. Let's do that. Let's
Give him a tattoo.
Give me a tattoo.
On
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
What
real
would we
cool
give
one.
him a tattoo of?
Well, I heard like if you get like a tattoo of Pepsi, you get like a free lifetime supply of Pepsi.
Well, yeah, but
Not
it's not
worth
worth
it.
Yeah.
You have to drink Pepsi.
How's your Bud
though.
Light tattoo working out for you, Greg?
It's not working out too well.
Not too well right now. Yeah.
You
It's
feel
got
any?
buckshot in it.
You feel any changes in your personality yet? Well,
Just a little.
You don't feel like you're 13 years old? Or?
No.
All right.
No. Somebody shot it down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kid
Yeah,
Rock
oh
got
man, people actually do that. Get like beer brands tattooed on them.
Well, I mean, it's maybe a lot of tattoos have significance to people, right? It's something you like the design. Maybe it's a name of a ex-girlfriend, 13 ex-girlfriends ago or something, and or you get something like a logo. If you like Pepsi, why not get a tattoo of Pepsi? So the way I see it.
Man, I have got to tell this story because it compares to this, but I have an old friend. I was friends with him on Facebook 10 years ago, and I ended up deleting him off because he was just really obnoxious and venting all the world's problems to everybody. Took him off. He met me in person afterwards and said, "Why did you unfriend me?" Blah, blah, blah. It was really weird.
Do you get a notice when somebody unfriends you?
No.
No,
you
okay.
don't.
That's just like you're keeping an eye on your numbers and like I'm one less friend.
Yeah,
today.
or
What
like if you're
happened?
used to seeing somebody's post and all of a sudden you don't,
Okay.
But you can block them where you don't see their stuff without them knowing.
You can unfollow people, which is very, very handy if you don't want to, hurt somebody's feelings. But this guy, he adds me.
But you don't want to. You do not like them whatsoever.
Yeah.
But you still don't want to hurt their feelings.
Exactly.
Well, there are people that you have relationships with that you just don't want to follow the dribble they put out there all the time. And so you just unfollow them.
You just don't check Facebook.
Because, and then if you want to send them something, you can still send it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And they can see what you're doing. You just don't have to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
I have a couple of folks. I guess I was having to scroll through Facebook. I was looking for something specific that I had seen on there, and I noticed a couple of guys who I'm friends with in real life, but like never post, and now they're doing the like posting every 10 minutes kind of thing.
Yep.
I really need to reach out to them, make sure they're okay. I feel like that's a sign. That's like a warning sign.
It is.
Right?
It is. So going back to this story, which is relevant. He adds me after 10 years a couple months back, and I added him. I was like, why not? Didn't say a word to him, and I kind of saw this over about 3 weeks, the evolution of a relationship he got into with a woman. And in the first week, they got tattoos together on their arms.
Like their first week together?
I'm not joking. I have it all screenshot.
They permanently mark their body?
Yeah, permanently. They went on vacation together, and he proposed to her. And then she dumped him, all in 3 weeks. I kid you not.
Oh, rough.
And then here comes the Facebook post every like half hour to an hour where it's woe is me, this and that. It's terrible. I've never seen anything like it before. Talking about mental health and this and that.
Unfollow.
Man, that ship sunk quick, didn't it?
It was bad, yeah. And I can't
Straight
say
to the bottom.
I don't know the guy very well, but I probably offended him when I unfriended him again.
That's the last thing he needed on his plate right now.
Yeah. It's bad.
He thought, okay, at least I have
3 weeks. He gets a tattoo. I'm sure it had something to do with her.
Yeah.
And
her face or something.
Yeah, they have matching tattoos.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
Now, is this the guy who got
him?
Did he have a bunch of tattoos already, or was this like his first tattoo ever?
I think he's got a few other tattoos.
okay.
I'm pretty sure that'd be bad.
Yeah, it was like your first and only tattoo.
So
go ahead.
Well, he made a post like yesterday, 2 different posts. He went and had his Britney meltdown where he like shaved his head and dyed his beard and stuff like that, and was looking for.
He put himself in a conservatorship.
Yeah, and he was looking for recommendations on cover-up tattoos. From the one he just got a couple of weeks ago. It was absolutely insane.
You know where you find those recommendations? At the tattoo parlor.
Yeah,
maybe on Facebook. Yeah.
That's like not, what do they call it? Fishing for compliments. This fishing for sympathy or something.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Because I totally understand, that people go on social media and they talk about their lives and this and that. But I think there's a line, well, people draw the line every day, right? Or step over it. But this was insane, to the point where I don't have sympathy. I'm like, you're just being annoying on purpose. I don't know.
Well, I mean, talking about Facebook, did you see the new law that just passed in Arkansas?
Oh yes, the age verification law. Yeah, that's probably good, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, how are they going to?
Seems censorious. And
so you're going to send, you're going to send your driver's license to some third party vendor that's going to verify.
That's going to get hacked by.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, by some Russian troll farm, and
and it may be a Russian troll farm doing it. Who knows? I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I can see, I understand.
Like where they're coming from.
Well, as far as children.
Yeah.
But once you get to be of age, and I understand there's no way for them to verify age either, other than do that. But, I mean, you're talking about Facebook.
Oh, are there? So if you open a new account to
You've
go
got
creep
to
other
send your
people,
driver's license to and get your age verified.
what are all the private investigators like myself supposed to do when we need to creep people that have blocked us?
Oh, when you create a new account.
Create a new account. Okay, that was my 20s.
Yeah.
Well, still going back real quick to this guy. So in 3 weeks, where can I ask? Do you know where they went on vacation?
Oh, I think it was like Iowa. I'm not sure.
Well, okay.
No wonder she broke up.
Yeah.
No wonder.
It may have been Iowa or Minneapolis or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So not Hawaii.
No.
Not like, hey, a quick trip down to Australia or something like that. And
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, you know what? I think she was well deserved in her right to break up with him.
Of course.
If he took her to Iowa on vacation,
to the corn festival,
can you imagine what the rest of their life was going to be like?
Yeah.
This is the high point.
Right?
I think if you have a track record over a long span of years of people leaving you, like this guy, all of his friends, he doesn't have any of them anymore. It kind of, in my opinion, says something about him. And I've heard some things that he's not the greatest person to be around. So
still, here I think his life just went upside down in 3 weeks, and all he's holding is at least I got my friendship with Jen back. At least I have that. And he's like, let me see what she's up to today. Jen Albert does not exist on Facebook.
Oh, terrible.
He's like, she blocked me again.
If you're going to friend me and I haven't talked to you in 10 years or ever, maybe just say a hello or something. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to open up a conversation if you added me. This is crazy, isn't it? I sound so ridiculous. We should probably get to the weather.
Let's do some weather.
This is brought to you by First State Bank.
First State Bank has been serving our area's farmers for almost 50 years. Poultry loans are just one of the many types of agricultural loans that we offer. We understand the agricultural business because we're local, just like you. Stop by any of our branches and speak with a loan officer to see how we can help you meet your agricultural needs. We also offer livestock, farm equipment, farm service agency, guaranteed, and participation loans. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Feel like $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country weather.
Today, high of 82, going to be nice and sunny, light and variable winds, no more than 10 miles per hour expected according to the National Weather Service tonight. Low is 65. We got a little bit of a rain chance moving in, 20% later this evening. That's going to increase to 60% tomorrow, Saturday. But we're going to have a high again of 83 tomorrow. Those rain chances going to drop back down to about 40% Saturday night. Some of those chances could be severe thunderstorms. Tomorrow's low 48. So we got a little bit of a cooler front moving in with that storm system. Sunday, going to be beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. High of 68, low of 43 that evening. Beginning of next week, looking nice and clear already. Got some rain chances middle of next week, but we'll keep an eye on those. Other than that, enjoy a very nice day today. Possibly a rainy day on Saturday. Like I said, it's going to be a coin toss. And then Sunday is going to be beautiful.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yesterday's high, 77. Yesterday's low, 50.
All right.
No rainfall.
Currently 50.4 degrees outside.
Sunday night, 43 degrees. It's going to be a great little bonfire night.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Might just be the last of the year, too. Who knows? I don't know.
Could be.
Yep.
We have a pretty packed 7 o'clock hour, so I'm going to go ahead and get a break out of the way now. We're going to come back with your local lowdown. Then we have Game of Themes, and then your birthday club.
All right.
We will be right back.
Judy's Wholesale Furniture in Idabel, Oklahoma, stocked with everything you need to create the look you want with brands like Ashley, Coaster, Cottage Creek, and Symbol Englander. Relax, refresh, and recharge with a power recliner by Catnapper, complete with power headrests, heat, and massage. Judy's Wholesale also carries studio and sleeper sofas, perfect for cabins and cottages. Whatever your needs and style, you're sure to find what you're looking for at Judy's Wholesale Furniture, 259 North in Idabel, across from Kiamichi Technology Center.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Your best source for lumber and building materials is Bailey Discount Building Supply in DeQueen. Bailey offers paint and stain, hardware, plumbing, electrical, cabinets, and vanities, concrete steps, and even generators, and Cajun cookers. Literally everything that you'll need for your next building project. And you'll also experience the best customer service anywhere. That's Bailey Discount Building Supply. Visit them at 880 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen or call them 870-642-2851.
You know, a whole lot of folks are tired of the ridiculous prices of feed, fertilizer, and pretty much all supplies that have to do with farming. Unless, of course, you're a customer at Davis Feed Company. You see, at Davis Feed Company, we keep prices as low as possible. Because we're farmers too, and we understand. So stop going to the big store where they treat you like a number, and come to Davis Feed, where we treat you like one of the gang.
When you're looking for prompt and accurate service for all your closing, abstracting, and title work, Mark Jackson with Jackson Title is who you're looking for. Mark has over 25 years experience serving in real estate, abstracting, and closing work. Jackson Title serves the DeQueen, Ashdown, Horatio, and Murfreesboro areas. Locally owned and a proud supporter of our local youth football. Visit JacksonTitleCompany.com. Stop by any of their locations or give Mark a call today at 870-642-2222. It's Jackson Title Company.
All right, we're back with the local lowdown. It's brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Sandra and Fernando offer personalized service to everyone, whether you're a business in need of accounting services or an individual needing tax preparation. Their number is 870-642-5900, and they're at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. It's also brought to you by DeQueen Motorsports and Freddie Brenneman. He's got it all when it comes to motorsports, ATVs, mowers, trimmers, parts, service and accessories, especially those zero-turn mowers that make mowing a breeze. He'll either fix yours or he'll sell you a new one, either one. And then what do we got, Patrick, for the local?
Yeah, so let's start off with highlighting some of the Chamber of Commerce's upcoming activities here in Sevier County. Of course, big ribbon cutting ceremony today kicks off at noon for the new Dorsey's Heating and Air location just east of DeQueen. You said it's real close to the...
Yeah, it's the old Bush Tractor building.
Yeah, okay.
Right between Zuniga's Liquor and the Tyson Shop.
Can't miss it then. So just a little bit east of town. Of course, Dorsey's been around for a long time, and they're entering the chamber, which is fantastic. They're going to have a crawfish boil up there as part of their new member and new location ceremony. So come out at 12, so give them a big support and maybe get a little bit of crawfish too.
That sounds amazing.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So and help welcome them as the newest member of the Chamber of Commerce. Got some other ones scheduled this month as well. Next Friday, the 21st, is going to be the new Resendez Garden Center. We've got the chamber will be welcoming them with a ribbon cutting ceremony. That'll be at noon on Friday, April 21st. April 28th will be Gracita's Barber Shop. That's over in the what do they call it? The Pepper Creek Shopping Center, I believe is what that is called. We're Subway and Cricket.
Okay.
I believe that's Pepper Creek.
I call it the Subway one.
Subway, yeah, the Subway one. There you go. Easy enough.
But we know where it is, though.
Yeah, so Chamber had its banquet just a couple months ago, new board, and you're on it. Big Man in the Corner office on a lot of great folks. Probably never before has there been so much small business talent on it. I think what Executive Director Suzanne Babb was telling me, over 200 years of small business experience, of small business management or ownership experience on the board. So that's great. But got a bunch of other things coming up. Of course, the Bass Tournament, the Greg Ray Memorial Tri-Lakes Big Bass Festival going to be held before long. Of course, next month, Senior Citizens Day is going to be bigger. Maybe that's beginning of June. Anyways, about a month away.
Yeah.
And then you said there's, thanks to this Community Navigator grant, which the Friends Group helped, is the hub of that. Got some small business workshops coming up.
Yeah, there's that next Tuesday and Thursday night from 6 to 8 p.m. There's going to be a Growing Your Business on Facebook. Jennifer Collier is going to be hosting that, and
she's definitely a social media whiz.
Yeah, she is, and it's at the Adams Building, rooms 611 and 612. That's at 183 College Drive in DeQueen, UA Constantine.
Yep, right on the DeQueen campus.
And so and the deal is, I mean, while obviously we think radio is very important to your advertising, that's not the only way to advertise.
Absolutely,
and promote your business. And Facebook is another way to do it. And she's very, very good at it, and she'll teach you how to do it.
Excellent. And that's probably one of those things that in rural communities like ours, there's not a lot of resources to help small business owners learn how to use Facebook, social media to their fullest gain. So excellent that you're gonna have some programs here to help out with that. So man, as Chamber's booming, lots of new members. Of course, we had a big ribbon cutting last week. You and I were there for the Breaking the Ties That Bind Center, the BTTTBC is what I call it. Yeah, yeah, it rolls off tongue. Yeah,
I can't even do that.
It saves time. All right.
Yeah.
But lots of new members. Suzanne's doing an excellent job as executive director. Lots of things going on. I mean, you've got the Bass Tournament going on. It's coming up in the next month or so. So be looking for those.
Yep.
That stuff. And don't forget one other thing. The eclipse.
The eclipse, yes.
It's now 51 weeks away.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and to that, I'll just tease real quick that we've been talking to the excellent Kim Williams. She is with Arkansas Tourism. She's kind of the eclipse czar for Arkansas, I guess. And she has agreed to join us starting at least once a month, and we may increase the frequency of that as the eclipse gets closer, but at least once a month she's going to get on air with us here and talk about just things to look forward to, maybe some questions that like local businesses can have. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it out there maybe like a week before, a few days before she's supposed to join us every month, and we'll just get on our social media and ask folks if they'd like to any particular questions, topics they'd like to focus on. That way we hear from the community and see what they want to know concerning the big 2024 eclipse, which is described as being the biggest tourism event that's ever happened in Arkansas. So that's
crazy.
Make it Christmas in April for our small business community.
That's exactly right.
Oh, one thing I wanted to add real quick is the DeQueen Street Dance is next month as well on Saturday, May 13th.
Yep.
I'm really excited for that one.
Cool.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
All right.
Sponsored by
Healthcare Express.
Healthcare Express. And it's to get food for the...
I believe the American Legion, right?
American
Yes.
Legion.
Yeah, they do some
Exactly
great,
right.
great partnerships. Of course, Hector
I'm glad one of us
Gallego.
could remember that.
Hector Gallego is a veteran himself. He's with Healthcare Express. So I love to see the way they've been partnering up. And a shout out to our American Legion post as well. They're very active as well. So great group of guys and girls.
That's
over
exactly
there.
right. That's
All
your
right.
local
That's your
lowdown.
local lowdown.
All right, and it's brought to you by Freddie Brenneman and DeQueen Motorsports. Stop by and see the new arrivals at DeQueen Motorsports. Also by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. They're there for all your accounting needs and questions. We appreciate our sponsors, and it's time for the birthday club.
Actually, we've got a few minutes. Yeah, we got to do Game of Themes right now. You guys know the deal. Yeah, this is brought to you by Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Obviously, you can visit them in person at 640 South Constitution Avenue. Give them a call, check out their website, their inventory. And if you win today's Game of Themes segment,
What you get, Jen?
the pamper treatment.
Oil change.
Oil change.
Car wash.
Boom.
Is that true? Is that part of the pampering?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a
I didn't know
full
what the
pampering
was.
experience. Yeah.
I didn't know. I want the pampering.
The big guy named Hans down there
Yeah.
will give you a massage afterwards.
Yeah, and they fan you the whole time with the palm
Yeah,
leaf.
one of those little drinks has the fancy umbrella in it.
Yeah. All right, so let's
Afraid
jump
I'll
into
get the
this.
George effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to play this clip right now. Give us a call. Please, nobody can save your life. You got to get this on your own. So here is your Game of Themes segment. All right, what is that from? I wonder.
There's a
Oh,
phone.
there we got a phone call. All right. Good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew.
Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
Bingo. It's
Bingo.
Jurassic Park. Who do we have on the phone?
Veronica Soayo.
All right, Veronica, you don't even have to come up here. All
Yeah.
you got to do is go down there, tell them you won,
Mhm.
and you get the oil change and the pamper treatment at Classic Chevrolet.
Easy as that.
Thank you.
Thank you for playing.
Bye.
They got that one quick.
Yeah, they did. Hey,
Yeah,
that makes
first
my
call.
job easy.
Yeah.
Because now we can get into the birthday
That's right.
club. Thank you to Classic or Chevy for sponsoring that segment. We have a lot of fun with it. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor into your birthday club.
I don't know about you, but after a long day at work, I like to relax with a glass of my favorite wine. And if that doesn't do it, my favorite tequila usually will. Plus, it means a trip to my favorite liquor store, a great place to find all your favorites. Zuniga's Liquor Store, out east of DeQueen, a place to find all the favorites. Now open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturdays. Like them on Facebook and enjoy all the favorites they have to offer. Zuniga's Liquor Store, the favorite liquor store.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in DeQueen today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
It's the birthday club.
Brought to
Yay.
you by Dr. Frank T.
Yes. Sorry to Facebook that I can't play this beautiful song for you. Tyler Massey says, hello from the grave. Hello, Tyler. We're so sorry you're sick.
I'm especially sorry. I had to show up an extra hour
Yeah, you did.
earlier. I'm really tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I woke up at 2:47. I shot up out of bed gasping for air because I thought I was late for work, and I knew that Tyler wasn't working today. That would have been catastrophic.
You knew it?
Yeah, I kind of figured anyway.
I got you.
All right, so let's kick this off. Carla Pruitt on Facebook says, happy birthday to Rick Pruitt, a.k.a. Voxpo, a.k.a. the Honorable Rick Pruitt from his fabulous siblings, Sissy, Kerwin, Devonna, and Carla. Happy 59th birthday on Saturday the 15th. Love you. That's awesome. It's Rick Pruitt's birthday tomorrow. I hope he celebrates big time.
I see on, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I just saw on Facebook that today is apparently Al Wright's birthday. Happy birthday, Al.
Happy birthday.
From the Brew Crew.
Happy birthday to Charles Burt. His birthday is tomorrow, and that's from Granny Burt and Aunt Olivia.
And here's a happy anniversary to Randy Frazier. Their anniversary, they've been married 42 45 years tomorrow, the 15th
Wow.
of April. Happy anniversary, Randy, from
Yeah.
Linda. So, Randy, you better call in.
Yeah.
Just telling you. But how about I help you out? I'll make it up. And here's a happy anniversary to Linda Frazier for. They've been married 45 years. Happy
Wow.
anniversary, Linda, from Randy.
There you go. Perfect. Good job, Randy. Obviously, from us at the Brew Crew, happy, wonderful birthday to Rick Pruitt tomorrow
Yeah.
as well.
Also, it's the Brat's birthday. I don't know who that is or what that
It
is.
sounds familiar.
She's a rapper.
Ah.
It was Loretta Lynn's birthday.
Peter Capaldi?
Anthony Michael Hall, 55 years old.
Anderson.
Wasn't he with the Brat Pack?
I'm.
Breakfast Club?
If I could see the pictures, I'd be able to tell you.
There he is.
Where?
He's at the bottom.
Oh.
He's number 35.
Number 35.
Yeah. He was
Oh,
he was in the
yeah.
Breakfast Club, Weird
Mhm.
Science,
Yep.
16 Candles. Yeah.
16 Candles, yeah, and that's what I remember him from the most. Anderson Silva turns 47? Maybe 48? Don't know.
Yeah, you have to add one.
Yeah, yeah. Adrian Brody, he's a fantastic actor.
Yes.
Have you ever seen The Pianist?
I have.
That is a wonderful movie. Oh, look at this. Tanya Walcott on Facebook says, happy anniversary to my sweet hubby, Chris Walcott, tomorrow. I sent in an email. Thank you. I'm so sorry we didn't see that just yet. Happy anniversary, though.
You didn't say how long, though, did you?
No, I'm curious.
And here's another happy birthday to Adelaide Keene. She turns 9 today. Happy birthday from Mom and Dad. Happy birthday, Adelaide.
Happy birthday.
Buffy's birthday's today, too. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think she's married to Freddie Prinze Jr.
Really?
Think so.
It's also
Yes, she
Hermione's
is.
birthday this weekend.
Whose?
Hermione.
Hermione? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Emma Watson.
Yes.
She's actually 33 years old.
That's as old as I am.
Seth Rogen. Hootie Hurley.
I know who DeBrat is.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody did. Chris Stapleton.
Nice. That's somebody
love his music.
I do too. I would see him live.
Yeah. I had tickets last summer and I
Mhm.
gave them away.
Oh, man.
To my youngsters.
Mhm.
Hey, it's Samantha's birthday. You know Samantha?
I don't.
Bewitched?
Oh, okay.
Elizabeth Montgomery? Or it would have been her birthday.
Well, should we just go ahead and do this drawing
I
then?
think it's time to draw.
Actually,
Yeah, you need to put.
we do have an anniversary to throw in there.
Yeah, we do. Did we miss this one? Did you do that one?
I did
Okay.
do that one, yeah.
Got to mix them up here. Get them all mixed up. You still got time to get in. 642-2190, but you better hurry. Uh-oh, here's another one. Off of Facebook. Happy 14th birthday to Lindley Legan. Love from Mom and Dad and sister. They don't name the sister. I will, though. Landry. Yeah. Happy birthday, Lindley.
Yeah, happy birthday.
So we got to throw that one in there, too. You got another piece of paper?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Might as well. We got to waste some time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, until the congressman calls.
There, let's put that.
All right, let's put that in there.
All right.
All right. You got, how long should we give them?
I'd say that's it. Our music is done.
Okay, music's done. We're
Music's done. We're done.
So let's draw. I hate it when there's.
There we go.
Okay, you don't know which one's which by color, do you?
I don't know what any of these are. I picked the blue though.
You did. And that is Randy and Linda Frazier.
All right.
The winner of the anniversary cake from Pruitt's.
Nice.
45 years married to one person.
Love that.
Yeah,
Goals.
that's great.
Yeah. All right, time for the birthdays.
There's lots of birthdays.
Yeah.
So I got to try to spread them out here. 'Cause I want everybody to have a fair shot. It's taken me a long time to do this, so.
We got time.
I know. It's kind of fun if you're watching on Facebook, but if you're on radio, it's just kind of boring.
That's true.
But I'm getting them all spread out here. It's kind of, you remember when you were a little kid and you had to play Old Maid and you had all those cards?
Mhm.
That's how I feel now.
Yeah, or Uno.
You couldn't hold them all up. They're falling over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Okay.
Here. All right, we're ready.
Teresa Sims wins
Sims.
the birthday lunch from TJ's.
All right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Teresa.
Sweet. That's about it. Thanks, everybody, for calling in this week, sending emails, shout outs, all of that. So we're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and hopefully we'll have a special guest on the other side of that. We'll be back.
Is your lawn waist high to a giraffe and your lawnmower is no longer cutting it? Route Sales and Rentals offers a full line of Bobcat mowers, tractors, excavators, and skid steers. Right now, save big during our spring sales event. All Bobcat merchandise is marked down and ready to go. Stop by Route Sales and Rentals, Bobcat of Broken Bow on South Park Drive, or check us out on Facebook.
Play the Multiplier family of scratch-off tickets and win big with the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Multiply your winnings 10 times, 20 times, up to 200 times. Ticket prices range from $1 to $20, and top prizes from $5,000 up to $500,000. Arkansas scratch-off players win more than $1 million every day. You could be next. Look for the X to play, scratch, and win. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Try the tasty fish sandwich from Sonic. A crispy filet of 100% wild-caught Alaska pollock, crinkle-cut pickles, chopped lettuce, and creamy tartar sauce on a toasted brioche bun.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Sonic fish sandwich.
Sonic.
See menu for details for a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
The annual Little River County 4-H Rabies Clinic will be held April 10th through the 14th at the Ashdown Vet Clinic from 3:30 to 5 p.m. Appointments can be made for other times throughout the week. Rabies shots are $10, DAPP shots are $15, leptos shots are $10, upper respiratory shots for cats are $15, and the feline leukemia shots are $20. Arkansas law requires that all dogs and cats 3 months or older have a rabies vaccination yearly. If you have any questions, please call the Ashdown Vet Clinic at 870-898-5181.
Truck drivers, are you ready for more home time? JB Hunt is hiring local CDL-A drivers near Derricks. Enjoy daily home time, average earnings of $75,000 a year, and access to medical benefits that start after just 30 days. Aside from the perks of a consistent schedule and pay, JB Hunt offers competitive benefits packages, paid time off, and a company-matched 401k. There's no better time to join the largest dedicated provider in the country. Visit drivejbhunt.com to pre-qualify today. That's drivejbhunt.com.
Dorsey's Heating and Air is having a grand reopening at their new location, 1209 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. KDQN will be on site with a treasure chest full of cash and prizes, as well as Sevier County Chamber of Commerce for a special ribbon cutting ceremony. Don't miss the crawfish boil, cornhole games, and giveaways. It all starts this Friday, April 14th from noon to 4 p.m. Beat the heat this summer with services and products from a locally owned and operated company. That's Dorsey's Heating and Air this Friday at their new location, 1209 Highway 70 East, DeQueen.
And we are back with KDQN, and guess what? We have a special guest. Let me just intro this for everybody real quick. Each week we have a chance to speak with the U.S. Representative for Arkansas's 4th District, Congressman Bruce Westerman. A pleasure to have you with us again, sir.
Patrick, good to be with you on a beautiful morning in Arkansas.
Oh, absolutely. We've been talking all week that this must be the best week in Arkansas we've had so far, and hopefully plenty more. I think we set a new record, too, of days without rain, so I think we're up to like 7 right now.
Yeah, I had to go out to California for a field hearing earlier in the week, and then came back through Texas, got home last night, and Monday is a very special day to me and a lot of people in Arkansas. It's the first day of turkey season, so I was able to get out this morning before daylight and watch beautiful sunrise and see the world come to life, listening for a turkey to gobble.
Yeah, absolutely.
My favorite time of the year.
No doubt. Great time of year. Well, Congressman, a lot to talk about going on nationally. I want to kind of launch into something that just developed this week. On Wednesday, the EPA proposed some massively sweeping emissions cuts for new cars and trucks. Now, Congressman, if this is finalized, it looks like it'll be the most aggressive emissions reduction plan to date, and seemingly would all but ban gasoline vehicles. The proposal includes higher emission standards for medium and heavy duty trucks, which obviously would have a much larger impact in rural areas like ours. Now, honestly, having spent some time in that industry myself, I kind of figure the only way you could make truck emission standards any higher is if the EPA just went around and put locks on everybody's trucks, on every diesel-powered truck out there. So, given especially how much else is going on in the nation and across the world, how seriously are you taking this latest proposal from the Biden administration?
Well, you have to take it serious because they put these regulations in place, and they're doing it in the name of the environment. But I tell you what they're doing is they're making the economy and the environment worse. And I don't know if people are getting this or not, but they're pushing with their whole energy policy. They're pushing energy production overseas where it's not done nearly as cleanly and as safely as we do it here in America. They're pushing towards electric vehicles with billions, if not trillions of dollars of incentives to subsidize purchasers and subsidize the auto manufacturers. And what that's doing is pushing our wealth to China because they produce the minerals and elements that go into these electric vehicles. And it's also these policies where they're pushing for more electric vehicles, more electrification. At the same time, they're pushing to shut down the use of fossil fuels. They're making our grid less reliable. If they were really concerned about emissions from transportation, I think they would be focusing more on hydrogen vehicles than on electric vehicles. But there is it's almost like electric vehicles have become the idol of D.C. Like it's going to make, they claim it's going to save the planet, and in reality, it's got less than a 1% impact on global carbon emissions, while China and India and developing countries are generating more power mainly by coal. And we can't export our natural gas, which burns much cleaner than coal. We're closing down our coal-fired plants here. And this is really a recipe for disaster where this administration and where Democrats in Congress are moving on energy policy. That's why we passed H.R. 1 a couple of weeks ago, the Lower Energy Cost Act, which was really the focus of it was producing our own energy, doing our own mining, coming up with our own technology, being able to permit projects. And it isn't all of the above energy bill that we put out there. But, ironically, we passed the bill on Thursday about noon, and by mid-afternoon, the Trump indictment had been announced, and you've probably not seen much in the news about H.R. 1 and the Lower Energy Cost Act.
No, that certainly stole the thunder, and forgive me, Congressman, I am going to ask you a little bit about that, but you had so many good points you just mentioned. I'm glad you brought up H.R. 1 again, and just obviously the one right there should tell you how significant of a policy it is and how important of a mission it's trying to accomplish now. But I wanted to focus in real quick on, you mentioned the administration viewing electric vehicles as the solution to all our climate and pollution woes, when I just don't believe the average American has $2,500 they set aside that they can just have a electric charging station installed in their house. At least that's what I've heard on average as a cost for one of those. Otherwise, you got to go find somewhere else to charge your vehicle up, and as expensive as electricity is causing, that's not going to help anybody either. But Congressman, yeah, if we could move on to the indictment, I wanted to talk to you briefly about that, because I guess this apparently was a history-making event when it occurred last week, a formal indictment and then arraignment of a former U.S. president. Of course, this is on election campaign finance violations, allegedly concerning a hush money scandal, all 34 counts in total against President Donald Trump. And this is some kind of Kinko's copier indictment, apparently. There was so much hype ahead of this indictment. We had folks on the left just saying, oh, just wait till you see this thing. Well, we saw it. Complete dud. A complete dud is what it was. But at the same time, that does not take away from its significance as setting a dangerous precedent and further politicizing the judicial system. Congressman, what do you make of this debacle?
Well, you explained it pretty well there, Patrick. It is a debacle, and it was old news that it was being rehashed, regardless of how you feel about the content of the indictment. The precedent that's being set where you go after a former president, is that really what our country wants? Like every time a president comes out of office, to go in and have some, I call him a two-bit prosecutor from New York who's trying to make a name for himself, file a suit like this or file an indictment, and to generate the publicity it's generated. But I tell you what it's done. It's taken the focus off of the bad policies of Biden, off of the bad policies that the Democrats in Congress are pushing, and that is what the mainstream media and the Biden White House is wanting. They want the focus off of the terrible job they're doing with foreign policy, the terrible job they're doing with domestic policy, and they want to make it all about Donald Trump and try to keep that in the news cycle. And I don't think it was coincidence that we passed what we said was going to be the most important bill in the House this year, and within a few hours this indictment came out. And I can tell you, when we were at the press conference, we talked about the bill and the importance it had to the American economy and to the American people. And the little CNN reporter, the first thing he asked was, and this was before the indictment even came out, is, Speaker McCarthy, do you think Donald Trump will be indicted?
Oh, my goodness.
It was like he was deaf when we were talking about policy that really matters to the country, and that's all they want to put in the news cycle.
This is I've seen some of the worst journalism I've ever seen these past couple of weeks. It reminds me of the Mueller investigation. It reminds me of the Steele dossier. Just time and time, these kind of witch hunts that folks on the left put so much hope into, and then they are just duds afterwards. Well, Congressman, we got just please go ahead.
Go look at the crime in that borough or whatever it is where this prosecutor is in New York.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of stuff he should be focusing on rather than trying to make a name for himself in the national media.
And here is a fact that if President Donald Trump had gone to that borough and mugged somebody, not saying he would have, okay, but if he had gone to that borough and mugged somebody, Alvin Bragg would have dropped the case. You mug somebody in Alvin Bragg's district, you commit a violent robbery, your chances of getting indicted on anything are next to nothing. But, you have a case that's 7 or 8 years old that would just technically, anywhere else in the world would be a misdemeanor, or anywhere else in the country would be at most a misdemeanor, now as a federal felony, and you got Alvin Bragg driving the case. It's just a debacle, as I said earlier. It's a goofy situation. But Congressman, we got just a couple minutes left. And I'd really like to leave this on a lighter note. I've been told by a person very close to our studios here, KDQN in DeQueen, that who has been selected for your 12-week summer congressional intern program in D.C. I'm not sure if you can go into the specifics of who was selected on that just yet, but I would nonetheless love to hear about this program you host through your office and the opportunities it provides these young Arkansas men and women.
Patrick, this is one of the great parts of the job. You have college students who are out for the summer break, and it's not just my office, but across Capitol Hill, we have these internship programs where young people can come and work right there in the halls of Congress, get to be in the capital of the country during the summertime with students from all across the country. And now that I'm the chairman of a committee, I can have interns not only in my personal office, but also with the committee staff. And we're gonna have a whole crew of them rotating through the office, and it's just encouraging to meet the high quality individuals that we have here in the state of Arkansas that are college students that have interest in our government. They come there and work, and I'm really excited to have people from all over the district up there, and to get to spend time with them and get to know them during their internship.
I mean, what a fantastic opportunity for young folks in Arkansas to become future national level leaders. I have to imagine that there's some great career pathways through this internship program, into getting into the halls of power. Yep.
I've actually hired interns onto my staff. People come and intern, and again, you're just blown away at times by the quality of some of these students. And then they graduate, and I'll put them on the staff, or help them find a job with another office in Congress if they're high quality. So it's a great opportunity. If people listening are interested in doing an internship, they can contact my DC office at 202-225-3772, and you can go on westerman.house.gov and find out information online about the internship program as well, and applications for that.
Well, excellent. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say the name yet of who got picked here locally, but I will say I know you got a good one coming your way, Congressman. I think that is a perfect place to leave it. Sir, cannot be more appreciative of you taking some time, update our listeners on what all is going on, and very much look forward to doing it again next week.
Same here, Patrick. Y'all have a great weekend.
You too, sir. Talk to you next week. Take care. Bye.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in DeQueen and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. The Sevier County Medical Center is moving forward on a $3.5 million loan after a local bank agreed to offer a financing option. County officials signed the loan agreement with Farmers Bank and Trust earlier this week. The loan is expected to help fund the hospital until it is authorized to bill Medicare and private insurance providers. State law requires a 30-day waiting period between the authorization of the loan and its closure. Sevier County Medical Center CEO Lori House said that date is set for next month.
We did get the $3.5 million loan, and that was signed this week by the county judge, and we'll be able to close that loan and actually receive our money on May 15th.
Greg Revels, who serves as a treasurer for the Medical Center's governing board, said he and other hospital officials are thankful for Farmers' efforts to develop a loan proposal.
We have gotten that loan thanks to Farmers locally, and a big shout out to Jay Bigham. He really helped us out on that, did a lot of work, spent a lot of time, and we appreciate his efforts on it.
The loan is part of the hospital's financial strategy to cover its expenses until it can do so on its own. Earlier this year, the Sevier County Quorum Court agreed to give the county's remaining ARPA funds to the hospital, a total of around $944,000. Officials with the county-owned hospital said those funds are enabling the building to keep its doors open while it awaits the loan closure and eventually authorization for reimbursement through private and government-subsidized insurance plans. Until that time, House said the hospital's financial situation is limited but hopeful.
We're going to be scraping by till May 15th, but we're going to make it. We've got a financial plan set out. We constantly work on a 13-week cash projection, so we know that we're going to be okay.
The hospital's path to reimbursement authorization advanced last month following a mandated survey by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, also known as CMS. House said the hospital scored well in the survey and could receive its CMS credentials as early as May or June.
Our staff has gone above and beyond to make sure that our policies and procedures are in line, and that survey proved that we actually follow those. You know, they told us that there were hospitals that they've been surveying for 15 years that they go in and they have 20 findings. We had 5 findings, and what we have to do is we have to do a corrective action plan on those items. So I took the weekend, did the corrective action plan, turned it in first thing Monday morning. Yesterday we got our final report saying everything looked perfect, you did everything right. And so now they're writing that letter to CMS that says, give these folks their number.
The medical center is also seeking status as a critical access hospital. County officials chose the site of the new hospital to fit the geographic requirements of the critical access hospital designation. Upon qualifying, the hospital would receive a 101% reimbursement rate for services covered by CMS. A hospital report shows over 2,000 visitors since its opening day less than 3 months ago. Just over 70% were residents of Sevier County, around 10% from Polk, and the remainder from elsewhere in the region. The hospital's billable accounts at the end of March totaled nearly $2.3 million. House said hospital officials are not surprised by the relatively large percentage of visits by residents outside of Sevier County.
You can just kind of take the hospital and draw a circle around it, and that's where you expect to bring most of the people from, and that's exactly what we're seeing. We have a few stragglers that come in from here or there, but mainly we're serving exactly who we anticipated.
The county-owned Sevier County Medical Center was constructed through a 30-year, 1-cent sales tax measure approved by county voters in 2019. We'll be back with more local news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
I worked my whole life, and now I'm enjoying a nice retirement. But it wouldn't have happened without some planning. That's why I have my IRA at my bank. It's a balanced approach to investing. Solid returns in a safe, secure investment. Take my advice and open an IRA today.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smoothly by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or hay series tractors into More Your Equipment sales and rentals for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by More Your Equipment sales and rentals in Idabel or DeQueen to keep your Kubota running strong.
And we are back with KDQN News. The Sevier County Chamber of Commerce will host a ribbon-cutting ceremony at noon today to welcome Dorsey Heating and Air as its newest member. The event will take place at the new location of Dorsey Heating and Air at 1209 U.S. Highway 70 east of DeQueen. Dorsey Heating and Air, a locally based HVAC repair and service company, will also host a new member ceremony and crawfish boil beginning at noon today. The Chamber has 2 other ribbon-cutting ceremonies scheduled for this month, including the Resendez Garden Center on Friday, April 21st, and Cressita's Barbershop in DeQueen on Friday, April 28th. For more information on the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce, visit the organization on Facebook or check out the website at SevierCountyChamberOfCommerce.org. And in another upcoming event, the Arkansas Department of Agriculture's Forestry Division will conclude the 2023 Free Tree Fridays events on April 28th with a joint Arkansas-Texas Free Tree Friday hosted in partnership with the Texas A&M Forest Service. The bare root seedling giveaways have been hosted in recognition of National Arbor Day. Free Tree Fridays will continue in various locations across the state through April 28th. Species will vary by location, with at least 2 of the following species offered at each giveaway: American elm, river birch, bald cypress, persimmon, and or red mulberry. Offerings are limited to 3 seedlings per person on a first-come, first-served basis. Upcoming events include on April 28th at Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Collin Ray Drive in DeQueen. The tree giveaway will be held from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. that morning. A local pastor is preparing to walk across Little River County this weekend as part of his annual effort to raise money for a host of charitable causes in southwest Arkansas. Jim Cross will be participating in the Impact 2023 Walking for Christ this Saturday, April 15th. Cross, who pastors Ashdown, Richmond, and Waits Chapel United Methodist Churches in Little River County, will embark on his 11th consecutive 30-mile hike across the county to help raise funds for a number of causes. Since the beginning of his Impact Walk, Cross has helped raise a tremendous amount of money for those causes.
We've been doing this will be the 11th year, and we walked 30 miles and raising money for different groups and different organizations, and we've raised over $221,000 in 10 years. It's been unbelievable.
Each year, Cross walks 30 miles through Little River County as part of his effort to raise money for those in need.
It'll be 30 miles, like it is, and it takes a little over 10 hours, about 10 and a half hours typically. I start at 6 a.m. and end up around 4:30, 4:15, hopefully closer to 4:15.
As in previous years, Impact 2023 will include a celebration at Ashdown United Methodist Church with bingo, a cornhole tournament, food, desserts, snow cones, and lots of activities for the kids. The cornhole tournament begins at 12 noon, while the main event kicks off at 1.
This year at the Methodist Church in town, we're having a deal. We're having bingo. We've got some fantastic prizes, a cornhole tournament for the serious and not so serious. We've got food, barbecue sandwiches, hot dogs, desserts. We've got games for kids, bounce houses, face painting, games. We've got Angie's snow cones will be there. And so the cornhole tournament starts at noon, and then all the other activities start at 1. And so it's a big community event. Everybody's invited, and we'd love to have you. And like I say, the support has been incredible.
Money raised during past events have helped pay for shoes for children in Little River County. Other charitable causes funded through the event include the Be Like CJ Foundation, the Ashdown Public Library, Richmond Volunteer Fire Department, Harvest Regional Food Bank, Marley's Smile, Ashdown City Parks, and scholarship programs for local youth. It's an effort, said Cross, that serves as a testament to the community involvement and charitable spirit demonstrated by the folks in Little River County.
It sure is a lot of people support, and actually there's been support from out of town, out of state. It's just been incredible.
While Cross will be doing the walking, others in southwest Arkansas are invited to help the effort by either providing a donation or just by coming by this Saturday to join in the fun.
There's 2 different ways. You can send a check to 145 East Commerce, Ashdown, Arkansas 71822. That's the Ashdown United Methodist Church. Or you can come to the event on the 15th at the church. Love to have you, and you can participate in bingo, cornhole, any of those kind of activities. Like I say, the bingo, we're going to have great prizes. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and so we'd love to see you on April 15th.
Again, expect to see Cross walking across Little River County this Saturday, April 15th, and make sure to honk if you see him or give him a word of thanks and a bottle of water when you see him during the Impact 2023 event this Saturday.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in DeQueen and Idabel, your Kubota dealer, and by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Hot Tails Crawfish number 3 is home of the mouth-watering crawfish, shrimp, crab legs, boudin, and sausage. Try their signature smoked gator or pineapple sausage. And don't forget the flavorful sides like corn, potatoes, mushrooms, cooked just the way you like it. Warm, hot, or mouth on fire, full of spice and everything nice. Be sure to check out Hot Tails Crawfish number 3 on Facebook for a full menu, hours, directions, and specials. Located just north of the 7071 junction across from Twisted Tines Outfitters in DeQueen.
Accidents happen. Ricky's Body Shop can repair your dings or accident damage with results that speak for themselves. Ricky's Body Shop makes it easy, affordable, and reliable. They accept all insurances. You have a choice when it comes to repairing your vehicle, regardless of where your insurance company recommends. Plus professional home, auto, and commercial glass repair and replacement. It's Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive in DeQueen, 870-642-2811.
That's right. We are back for the 8 o'clock hour. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, finally.
Good morning.
Yeah, it is April 14th, 8:17 a.m. It's a beautiful day outside. It's going to be in the 80s, low 80s.
Great
I'm so
day,
excited.
Low humidity.
Yeah.
Perfect weather.
Perfect weather.
Are you going to kayak today?
If Patrick has time, that'd be great. Yeah. Otherwise, he said we'll squeeze some time in this weekend. Yeah. That's, he took me for my first kayaking last summer, and I had a blast, and then things just got too busy, and then he took me this week, and now I'm itching to go back, because it is really fun. It is so peaceful. Yeah.
Yeah, it is great.
Mm-hmm. I can.
So you were telling me you're doing magnet fishing.
Yes. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So this story is very special to my heart because last May, when I got out of the hospital, I was freshly sober. I didn't know what to do with my time. It was kind of like I was a new person, and but I had bought this magnet fishing kit a few months back, and Tyler and Patrick were keeping an eye on me, and so we started going out together swimming and magnet fishing. So we would spend many afternoons at the spillway or at the river, whatever, doing some magnet fishing, and we never got anything, but
that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's really special. So I've seen videos. You can go on YouTube and Google magnet fishing compilations or something, and people have found guns, motorcycles that were stolen and ditched in spillways and stuff. It's really neat.
Huh.
Yeah. Maybe a safe. Yeah, somebody has found a safe before.
Wonder if it had anything in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, but it's a fun pastime.
So can you pull up you couldn't pull a motorcycle up with it, right?
If you have a strong enough magnet. Ours, I think, has like 1,000 pounds to it, so not very much really.
Yeah.
If you're looking for bigger things. I might be wrong. It could be like 800 or something.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not sure.
That's a lot, though.
It is, yeah.
That would pull up a smaller motorcycle anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So we went to the spillway mostly, and that was clean. We went through that whole thing, and there was nothing in there except for nuts and bolts every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot. I mean, they let the water down. It gets pretty low in there, so
right.
Most of it people can see.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be really nice if we had. I don't know this area very well, but I'd like some suggestions on where to go. Maybe that's not in town, but outside of town, kind of farther away, because I feel like that's where people would dump things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's lots of neat places. We can go some of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of neat places you can do that.
Yeah.
I think.
Dig up some secrets.
Well, you got to find where there's a hole of water too.
Right.
But I think you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really, really easy.
Yeah.
And I bet you'd find a gun somewhere.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Solve a crime case or something. Yeah, that'd be cool.
You're gonna be a crime solver.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be. Help the police out. Yeah, that's one video I watched of the guy pulling the motorcycle out. That was really interesting. And they end up calling the police right away, and police will come out, and they're always really surprised by how strong the magnets are, and they've never seen people doing it before, and then it ends up solving some case or something. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is neat.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe we'll find some time. We go to the lake every Sunday now, so maybe I should just bring the magnet fishing out there and see what we can find off a dock or something.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Yeah. As for now, though, it's 8:21. I think we should probably hop into our weather.
Probably.
All right. This one's brought to you by Genuine RV.
Choose the option that best describes your lifestyle. Option A. Option B. Option C. Or all of the above. Whatever you're into, Genuine RV and Power Sports has it covered with a large selection of new and pre-owned RVs, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, golf carts, and more with exceptional customer service and satisfaction. Genuine RV and Power Sports, 1300 Northeast Lincoln Road in Idabel.
Number one country weather.
All right, weather for today, sunny with a high near 82, light and variable wind becoming south 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. That sounds like tomorrow, not tonight, right?
It does.
But Anyway, mostly cloudy with a low around 65, south winds around 10 miles per hour. And Saturday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 a.m., then showers likely and a possible thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Some of the storms could be severe. Cloudy with a high near 83, south winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, and the chance of precip is 60%. Saturday night, the chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m., then a slight chance between 10 and 1. Cloudy during the early evening, then gradual clearing with a low around 48. So a little bit cooler there. And Sunday, it's going to be sunny with a high near 68. And wind blowing up to 30 miles per hour. And after that, looks like it's going to be sunny and clear up until at least Wednesday, and that's a long ways off. So we'll get there. So it looks like we're going to have a little bit of rain on Saturday at some point in time. I think there's going to be a little front coming through. May hear a little bit of thunder and a little bit of wind, maybe some hail or something.
All right.
I don't know.
Bring it on.
Hopefully nothing worse than that.
Yeah.
I think the high yesterday, 77.
77, yeah. Low of 50.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And currently it is
55.4 degrees.
55.4.
Yes.
In case you wanted to be exactly correct.
Yes.
And tell everybody.
I would rather do the 0.4 or whatever it is, unlike Tyler who rounds it up or down.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
I'm taking over.
I think you should.
I will.
He's not here, so
No,
go ahead
he's
and
not.
take over. So that's the weather.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Genuine.
Genuine. Fine like wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this weather. A little rain tomorrow. It's perfect for reading a book, which is all I ever do, I guess.
Yeah, you read a lot of books.
I do.
Hey, do you? I got this little deal if you're interested in it. It's some of the most intriguing, wackiest, and funny laws in each American state.
Oh boy!
So you interested in
I
that?
am very much.
So here's one that I find. This is. People love their sweets, but in Alabama, it's illegal to have an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
Why?
I don't know. My question is, why would you ever have an ice cream cone in your back
that's
pocket?
a good point.
So,
I want to keep it there.
I don't understand that. So, that's just weird.
Okay, so that law exists for a reason. Somebody did something really horrible with an ice cream cone in their back pocket.
I'm going to assume they sat in somebody important's chair and they got ice cream on them.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and it was like strawberry ice cream or something.
Yeah.
So it made a mess. I'm going to Alabama now.
Yeah. So let's see what we got here. Here's another one. In Maine, it's unlawful to tickle women under the chin with a feather duster. No, so I bet you just got 10 or 12 feather dusters laying around in your house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody does, don't they?
Oh no! How are they going to catch you?
I don't know.
I don't want to know.
I don't actually know what that means.
Yeah.
So how about this one?
Yeah.
In Utah, no one may walk down the street carrying a paper bag containing a violin.
Oh, it's devastating.
Can you imagine? I've got a Stradivarius and I've got it in a big paper sack.
Yeah, what if the police pull you over? What do you got in that bag? It's not a violin, I promise. It's a gun. Oh, that's goofy. I wonder if Arkansas has any laws like that. Surely they do.
I don't know. Yeah, here's a good one that wouldn't work in today's society. In Delaware, it's illegal to wear pants that are form-fitting around the waist.
In Delaware?
Mm-hmm.
What are Gen Zers doing right now?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay, here, I've got the weirdest, strangest, and stupidest laws in Arkansas.
That'll be good. I got to tell you this one.
Yeah.
One more, though. In Wisconsin, it's illegal to serve apple pie in public restaurants without cheese.
I knew that was going to be it. Yeah, of course.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, it is so good. I'm telling you. You got to get the extra sharp cheddar cheese, though, if you're doing it. It is.
So do you melt it on there?
No, you just put it on top. I'm sure people melt it. If you're simmering it on warm apple pie, it'll start melting a little bit. But yeah, I like it just a cold slice of cheese on top. It's such a Midwestern thing, but I'm telling you, it's really good.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Let's see this. So again, these are the weirdest, strangest, and stupidest laws in Arkansas.
Okay.
Number 1 is, according to Section 1853 of the Little Rock Municipal Code, it is unlawful for any person near or at the premises of a drive-in restaurant to suddenly start or stop any vehicle and make any other loud or unseemly noise. It also prohibits honking of cars at sandwich shops after 9 p.m. But only at sandwich shops. Everywhere else is fine. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm not going to read that one. Okay. You cannot name your child Zabra Daka in Arkansas. No one can tell the origin of this weird law. Our research on the interwebs didn't yield any useful results. It is probably an ancient, obscure law or an urban legend. But then again, who in their right mind would name a child Zabra Daka? Oh, no. Okay, some of these are really bad. It's Arkansas. You must say it right. According to Title I of 2010, the Arkansas Code, the state's name should be pronounced in 3 syllables with the final S silent in the A in each syllable with the Italian sound and the accent on the first and last syllables, blah, 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 blah. So you have to say it properly in Arkansas, I guess.
In other words, you can't say Arkansas.
You can't say Arkansas.
Right.
But that's just fun. I like saying Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People in Arkansas don't like you to say Arkansas, though.
I'm sure. I wouldn't never say it to anybody's face. Let's see.
How about this one from Minnesota?
Yeah.
A person may not cross state lines with a bird atop his head.
Ah, darn it. Darn it.
So if you got a bird on your head.
Yeah.
I just don't know where that comes from.
What are they going to do? Put you in jail? What do they do with the bird? Where were you going with a bird on your head? Why were you crossing state lines?
I don't know.
Why are you living in Minnesota?
Can't take this bird to another state.
Yeah.
Maybe they're short on birds.
Could be. It's too cold.
What else you got over there? Find anything else?
Yeah. The city of Fayetteville in Arkansas has prohibited the killing, shooting, hunting, chasing, wounding of any wild animal within the city limits. I wonder if that's still true. So, like, if you see a squirrel, you can't just shoot a squirrel with a BB gun.
Right.
Or whatever.
Or any other kind of wildlife.
No wildlife.
Deer or anything.
There's another word on here, but I cannot say it on the radio.
Okay.
That is included in that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty bad. And let's see. Keep your animals to yourself. If you are running a business establishment that deals with livestock, you should be advised that it is unlawful to keep cows, goats, horses, or other hoofed animals in a pen or lot within 300 feet of any premises other than your own. Have you heard that before?
I have not.
No.
I have not heard that one.
That's interesting.
How about this one? In New Jersey, a person can be arrested for slurping soup in public.
Good. Shame on them. Oh, man. What about all the Japanese tourists that come over?
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a sign of respect. Oh, well, it is 8:30 on the dot. What do you say we take a quick break?
All right.
We'll be back on the other side.
Are you a business looking to recruit new workers? Are you a person in the community who is seeking a job? Perhaps you're a representative from a high school or college who thinks it would be beneficial to students to find out more about potential careers. Come to SAU Tech's Career and Job Fair April 25th at the SAU Tech Grand Hall in East Camden, Arkansas. Employers, sign up now for a booth. Contact Carmen House at 870-574-4769 or email khouse@sautech.edu or visit sautech.edu. Deadline to sign up for a booth is April 14th.
I love my church family.
Amo a mi familia de la iglesia.
I love my church family.
At the D Queen Church of Christ, we are a body of believers on a faith journey called life. We are here to encourage each other and welcome other seekers we meet on the journey of life. Our vision at the D Queen Church of Christ is very simple and straightforward. We want to be disciples of Jesus Christ. If that is the church you are looking for, join us this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
So here is something awesome to help make life a little easier. Select Farmers Bank and Trust locations now feature interactive teller machines. Whoa, you say. That sounds cool, but what is it? You get a live teller processing your transactions with the same great service you're accustomed to, just from the other side of a screen, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Not only that, but our interactive teller machines provide ATM services 24 hours a day. How's that for speedy service and convenience? You can find a Farmers Bank and Trust location near you by visiting myfarmers.bank.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your master tobacco settlement dollars at work.
Yeah, we're back with the Brew Crew. It's 8:33. We're almost there.
Where?
To the end of the show.
Oh, to the end. That's where we're shooting for, right?
Yeah.
Trying to make it 3 hours without Tyler.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot more difficult than one would think.
Yeah, well, it's not that tough.
Because he can do all of this like blindfolded.
Yeah.
And, I'm forgetting to press buttons and headphones are too loud or not loud enough. And
Yeah, he just moves those while he's talking.
Yeah, exactly. He's a master.
I have no idea. I know what 2 buttons do over there. That's
yeah.
it.
I had to record some stuff back there, but I was still listening to all those goofy laws.
Mm-hmm.
In Poughkeepsie, it is illegal to pick your feet there. And I don't know if you ever heard that saying. We've been hearing it a lot with the Trump indictment, which, of course, we were talking with the congressman earlier about. And it was like, we can't get you on something. We'll take you to Poughkeepsie. And guess what? I'm sure you've picked your feet before, and we will charge you with picking your feet in Poughkeepsie. Never heard that before?
No.
Okay.
No. So, like, what? Picking your feet? Like, if you got dry soles
I
or
get it.
something?
You're just messing around with your feet. Don't do it in Poughkeepsie because it's a crime over there,
All
I guess,
right.
apparently. And if you get arrested and they can't figure out something, the very least they might do is take you there
Yeah.
and wait for you to do it.
All right.
And then arrest you.
Okay.
Again.
Good to know.
Yes.
Here's one from your state of Arizona.
Yeah.
If I can find it again now, I lost it.
Like you can't tie up your gorilla to a horse post between the hours of 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. on Friday.
I've seen stuff like that.
On Whit Sunday.
Yeah.
It's illegal to let a donkey sleep in the bathtub.
It makes you think these laws. I mean, sure, there's plenty of lawmakers putting frivolous laws out there, but it makes you think that something had to have happened.
Exactly.
Right? Like somebody put a donkey in their bathtub and half the town burned down or
Yeah,
something afterwards. And like, never again will anybody ever be allowed to let their donkey sleep in their bathtub.
Tell me why this happened. In California, nobody's allowed to ride a bicycle in a swimming pool.
Probably something involving Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O and that crew would be my guess. Yeah.
I have never tried to ride a bicycle in a pool, but maybe I will. I don't know.
So that means you can still ride a bicycle in space in California. They haven't outlawed that just
Yeah.
yet. And it was probably like Prop 833. It caught riding a bicycle in a swimming pool causes cancer.
Yeah, exactly. Vox Poe on Facebook says, ask Patrick about the law or ordinance that I am going to propose.
Well, last I talked to him about it, I wasn't supposed to say anything,
Oh.
and now he wants me to say it on the radio.
Oh, I'm leaving
All
that
right,
up
let's
to
leave.
you
Let's
guys.
leave. Yeah, we'll see what he says.
See
'cause
what- yeah.
he told me to keep that under my hat. I'm wearing a hat. It's
Yes.
literally under it. It's on a
Okay.
piece of paper. A
What do you
napkin.
say, Vox Poe? Are we allowed to talk about it? Yes or no?
Well, we'll get back to
Yeah.
that one. So, so guys, it is Friday. We're wrapping it up. Lots of stuff going on this week. It's such a great time to be in Arkansas. I really am going to suggest everybody get out and do something outside this weekend if they possibly
Absolutely.
can. We got a couple of rain chances tomorrow. I don't think they're going to be too strong.
Yeah.
But Sunday, it's going to be another beautiful day to get out there. Maybe do some little grilling at the
Mm-hmm.
lake. Do some kayaking. I know Greg is desperate to go do some Class 5 whitewater kayaking.
I just want to get outside.
Yeah.
Just wants to get outside.
Be outside and see the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
You going to the Crawfish Bowl today?
I am going to the ribbon cutting, yes. I don't know how
Oh, yeah, there's a ribbon cutting too, right? That's right. Yeah.
I won't be, I don't know how long I'll be there, but hopefully they'll have it ready to go. If they have it going then, yeah, I will partake.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I've been talking to Eric Smith. We're trying to get together to plan a little something and have some more information on that for y'all in the future, but a new way for maybe some folks to get involved in some stuff. But he told me he's out. He's not sure if he's going to make it because he's out working on the DeQueen Lake Trail today.
All
so,
right.
love to hear that coming along. I think that's going to be a great little attraction for our community. And especially now we have a hospital, too. That's going to be great. That's going to definitely fuel some business for the hospital, I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, at least if I go ride it. A broken leg, a broken arm, something, and I just don't have to go very far.
It sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Mountain biking?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Exhilarating.
Greg says no. He can't ride a bicycle.
I can ride one. I've got a mountain bike.
Yeah.
Can you do a wheelie?
Yeah.
Can you ride? Can you do like where you just riding down the street on the back wheel?
Yeah.
Your hands off the handles? And
I used to could do that.
yeah, that's cool.
You don't do that on your motorcycle, though, right? All right. Just making sure.
Not on the Ultra Classic. No.
That's not what that's made for.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, you did get permission to talk about this if you want to.
Sure, it's fun enough. You know, so the eclipse is coming up, y'all. 51 weeks away. I was telling you earlier this morning, we got it lined up. We're going to talk to Kim Williams about some of the amazing aspects of the eclipse and how we can get ready and why this is going to be such a big event for our community. Well, we got a lot of folks here in our community. They really want to do the most of it, most with it, and part of making the most out of it is also having some fun with it, I think. So, you know, our very own Rick Pruitt, Foxpo on Facebook. He is a council member for the city of DeQueen, and he is planning to introduce an ordinance that, if I remember right, would ban the eclipse from happening in our community. Ban it. No eclipse allowed over the skies of DeQueen.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. It's about as it would be about it. I love it. It's a multi-pronged satirical ordinance.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm pretty sure the eclipse is going to happen whether Rick Pruitt is against it or not.
Right.
But I do love that it's that his legislation will be about as effective as any other piece of legislation
That's
that ever passes
fantastic.
a legislative body in this country.
Yeah. He says his teacher friend has agreed to give extra credit for her class to help write it.
Yes, that's right. He told me, he's going to maybe get maybe some of the civic students or government students locally to get them to craft this ordinance. I'll be interested to see what the possible fines for the sun are if it allows itself to be eclipsed on April 8th, 2024.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
It is. People will be talking about that.
People will be talking about it. Did you hear?
Yeah.
They're not going to let that eclipse happen in DeQueen.
All the tourists don't show up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
You are going to have like a lot of like serious city folks and city slickers and stuff. They're going to be like, well, that's Arkansas for you to go ahead and ban it. They'll probably put a 6-week ban on it. So yeah, hopefully we'll be bringing you more on that. So of course I go to the city council meetings. I'll be very excited to see when this ordinance reaches the city council for their vote.
Me too.
So,
I really hope it makes it through.
Fun idea, Rick. So, but in all seriousness, you did mention earlier there is a 2024 Eclipse Preparedness Committee for Sevier County. If you're interested in pitching a hand, lending a hand, I'm sure they would take all the help that they can get because there's not much time left, y'all. And I love Little River County has definitely got some cool things going on down there. They had their big solar celebration on Saturday. That was exactly 1 year before the 2024 eclipse, so they were doing a bunch of stuff there. They have like a 214 club, so it's Ashdown's going to have, or Little River County is going to have 214 seconds worth of totality where the sun will be entirely blocked out by the eclipsing moon. So they came up with a 214 club, $214, get you a nice t-shirt, get you into the exclusive club. You'll have like VIP access to eclipse events that they're going to be putting on down there. You're going to have like some special events you can go to that are only for club members, lots of little things, you know, and of course that money is going to be very handy to help them organize and get some stuff together, you know, for all the tourists, the tens of thousands of people that are expected to flock to Southwest Arkansas to catch next year's eclipse.
Awesome.
That sounds really exciting and great. They've got a great plan going on.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
Yeah, they really do.
Yes.
And we're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on it. So, and the nice thing is we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can just take a great idea from from the folks down in Little River County and use it up here.
Yeah.
How many seconds is it at Gillum? 18? 20?
Greg, don't ask me that. It's
I think it's 4 minutes.
Well, it's 4 minutes 18
20
seconds.
I think it's 23 there.
So we would have to have the 258.
It's 18 here.
258 seconds in Gillum. If my math for 4 times 60, 240 plus 18. Yeah.
Lost me.
256 club or 58 club, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. Great idea, Greg. Yeah. You'd be the first one to reach in your pocket and pull that out.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Cool.
I've already started coming up with some ideas for souvenirs and,
Yes.
you know how Arkansas has national parks posters, stuff like that. I want to start coming up with ideas for DeQueen posters,
Yeah.
paintings really, or labels to put on tumblers, whatever you
That'd
want.
be
you
really
know?
cool because you could just make one that's all black.
Yeah.
Totality.
Blacked out. And,
I'll just take a canvas, paint it black,
Yeah.
sell it for $300,000.
There you go.
I painted this during the
Well,
eclipse.
no. In all seriousness, though, I'm glad you brought that up. If you are a local crafter, and we got a ton of them. If you with the tumblers and the candles and the coasters and
whatever
doesn't
matter.
The rest of it,
Yeah.
paintings.
Yeah.
Yes. Be preparing now. Load up because they said if there's anything that kind of distinguishes your community in relationship to the eclipse, it's going to get bought by people.
Yes.
And if I understood Kim Williams right when she had that presentation in DeQueen a few weeks back, she said that Arkansas tourism is not really planning on having their own tchotchkes and stuff like that. I believe they're gonna come out with like a logo and stuff, but they're not going to be like selling their own thing. They want local communities and local crafters to be able to capitalize on
Right.
that.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and that'd be great. So if you're, if you got folks down in Horatio, have something for Horatio. Big Gillum, Little River County, and whatever. Like my wife, she's already planning all that. She loves making these like custom homemade coasters, and she does puts whatever design you want on them, and stuff. And she does some other stuff with that Cricut. That thing's just like a magic machine to
It
me.
is.
But any case, she's already trying to get that all planned because y'all, it's going to be here before we know it, and it's going to be a great chance to just make a little extra money, selling some stuff.
Yeah, well, and one of the things Kim said that they didn't have enough souvenirs.
Yeah, if it was for sale, it got bought.
Yeah, and they didn't have enough of them, so we need to make sure that we've got enough, whatever it is, caps, T-shirts.
Yeah.
Jars of dirt.
Yeah.
People will be ripping up slabs of sidewalk trying to see if they
black
could buy that.
Absolutely.
See, I think you need just a black poster, and it's got totality in it, and that only comes when you put a black light on it or in the dark. It only glows in the dark, but in the daytime,
Freaking brilliant.
I don't know if you can do that or not.
Yeah, but like what do they call it, magic pens or magic paint or something? Yeah, you can only see it under a black light.
Glow in the dark.
Or in the
paint.
dark, when you
glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Glow in the dark
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're on
I love
to
this, a
something
live
there.
brainstorming session.
This is great.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're going to be rich.
I told you guys. Well, Kyle's family came out here a few months back, and I wasn't expecting it, but they wanted souvenirs.
Absolutely.
And
you want the little spoons,
the shot glasses,
Yeah.
and we couldn't find any,
Want all this
so we
stuff.
got to make sure that everybody's stocked up because it's going to be great.
Honestly, you get it home and you're like, what do I do with it? I remember the first time my wife and I ever went to Jamaica, we bought everything, like all kinds of stuff, and it is literally, it's either all been thrown away or sitting in a box like in storage right now, because you get it home and you're like, well, this big wood carving of like a Rasta man doesn't really fit the decor
Exactly.
of our house now, so
Yeah.
don't know what we're gonna do with that.
Oh man.
So that means you've been more than once?
Yes.
He said the first time.
Been more than twice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much a local. That's
Apparently
what we were
you
told
must-
last
you must
time.
like Jamaica.
It's a very nice place.
I
Yes.
bet.
Yeah.
Parts of it.
Yeah, the tourist parts.
Yeah,
The parts with all the police officers with guns.
Yeah.
That's very, very nice. But you can like look down the alleys going down like where did we go? Montego. I guess that was it. You could like look down the alleys where like the there were no police. Yeah, it looked rough. down
Really?
there. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but
All
other than that, very, very nice place. Wait, we got to take a break?
Yeah, we got to get another break out of the way here, and then we'll be back.
See what's new at Cossatot River School District by visiting www.cossatot.us. From archery and forestry programs to the brand new competitive sports field and more, Cossatot River School District's small class sizes and 4-day school weeks make Cossatot River School District the right choice for faculty, students, and parents alike. School choice deadline is May 1st. Choose a school that's dedicated to safety, education, and community. Choose Cossatot River School District. We are unique, we are united, we are Cossatot River Strong.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, part of our tractor lineup rated #1 in durability and owner experience, Z Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Bring home select L Series equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months, plus save up to $800 now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or DeQueen, Arkansas today.
Tired of hearing your vehicle making those awful noises? Are you scared your vehicle might fall apart as soon as you hit the road? Fortunately, we have Baker's Sales and Service, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer bringing quality parts at reasonable prices. Finally, that car, truck, or SUV sounds like it's supposed to. Now that's a place that can really get my engine going. Baker's Sales and Service with locations in DeQueen, Horatio, Nashville, Texarkana, Ashdown, and Locksburg.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old school, community-minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations in Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
Truck drivers, are you ready for more home time? JB Hunt is hiring local CDL-A drivers near Derricks. Enjoy daily home time, average earnings of $75,000 a year, and access to medical benefits that start after just 30 days. Aside from the perks of a consistent schedule and pay, JB Hunt offers competitive benefits packages, paid time off, and a company-matched 401k. There's no better time to join the largest dedicated provider in the country. Visit drivejbhunt.com to pre-qualify today. That's drivejbhunt.com.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers, both shifts, full and part-time positions available, with wages up to $22.45 per hour. Pilgrim's Pride is also seeking applicants for maintenance positions. Applications are available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street, DeQueen, Arkansas, from 8 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
We are back.
Yeah. I have been following this case.
Is he in the news again?
Yes. Well, he has entered a plea agreement, and just a little background. We're talking about Sam Brinton is how I believe you say his last name, and I got confused reading the article here. Thank you, New York Post, because it says after they pleaded no contest to the bizarre theft. Oh yeah, it's non-binary, so the whole story is they them. But this is he was deputy undersecretary for Biden's Department of Energy. Specifically, this was the feller who he ran the nuclear waste disposal operation for pretty much. He's the guy that says put it in Yucca Flats. Okay, that's what Nevada is for, is storing America's nuclear waste, which is really not that big a deal. Okay,
Is it?
Yeah, a lot of people are like, can you believe that they store nuclear waste in Nevada? Got to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
And really, they got it. I mean, it's not just some harebrained operation.
It's in the earth, right?
Yeah, it's all sealed up and stuff,
yeah.
and it's not as bad as it sounds much worse, you know.
As long as it doesn't leak, it's good.
Right.
And yeah, even a little leakage probably be all right. Where do you think
Famous
the
last
uranium
words.
comes from? It's in the earth already.
Yeah,
We're just
you're
giving
right.
back.
You're right.
With the old glow in the dark.
Yeah.
But in any case, he was touted as an amazing addition to the Biden administration because he was non-binary. They thought that was really going to show how woke the Biden administration was. Well, it turns out he wasn't just non-binary. He's also a luggage thief. On 2 different occasions, he was caught by TSA cameras or FAA cameras stealing luggage from baggage claims. One in Minneapolis, another one maybe Las Vegas. But the one in Minneapolis was particularly bad because Well, for a couple of reasons, he didn't check any luggage in
Mhm.
when he got on the plane. And so his whole excuse is like, well, I just accidentally took one that I thought was mine. Well, then they were like, but you didn't check any. How do you accidentally take one that you thought was yours when you didn't have one to begin
Right.
with?
High heels are expensive.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, and this is, you might remember this, seeing some pictures of this guy. He's bald.
Ugh.
He usually has like a Freddie Mercury mustache,
Mhm.
and then he wears dresses to press conferences and stilettos. It's just a different individual. He's a different individual, but he's also, I guess, apparently a criminal because he did plead guilty, entered a plea agreement over this luggage theft case. And one of the ways they caught him is that it turns out, so he knew what kind of, he was looking for like some Gucci or Versace luggage, you
Mhm.
know. He was looking for expensive stuff because he knew there would be expensive stuff in it. Well, it just so happened the bag that he stole, I believe at the Minneapolis terminal, belonged to a fashion designer, let's just say a fashion designer who lives in a larger body.
Okay.
But also makes clothes for herself that are one of a kind. There's
Mhm.
literally not a second version of it in the
Oh,
world.
no.
And the way they tied the stolen luggage to the victim is that before he got caught, he actually gave a press conference for the Department of Energy wearing that dress, and the lady just happened to see it, and she's like, "That's my dress. That's the only
Are
one
you
in the world."
serious?
Yes, and that's how they tied him to it because he decided to show it off at a government press conference.
He's not all there then, because that's ridiculous.
And honestly, one check of his Instagram page, I've not checked it because I'm not into kink, but the New York Post did a little expose of him afterwards, and they shared some images. The guy's into some really, really weird stuff, and anybody in the binary, they were too busy worrying about this guy being non-binary. They didn't worry about him just being a good person.
Mhm.
And I think you could have looked through some of his social media and been like, the guy's a little unhinged. And honestly, when it comes to government relations, when it comes to things like the Department of Energy, you kind of want well-hinged people in those positions. You know, it's just one of those all style, no substance. You know.
I can't even believe this right now. First, he has the gall to go and steal somebody's luggage. How do you even do that without all eyes on you? Or
I don't know.
And then to go and wear her dress on live television.
It takes less of a man than me. I like that kind of man, I guess.
And there's a picture side by side of them wearing her dress. Oh, no.
Yeah, stole some clothes from a fashion designer and pretty much just got caught red lipstick.
Oh, okay. So that's why his Instagram is private now. Holy smokes.
Yeah, you see that one picture there. That's why. Yeah. Not for the kiddies, I'll say that. So, not a very great role model.
No. Have they canned him, or is he still just suspended?
Oh, yeah, he got, I'm not entirely sure. I bet surely he's fired by now, but he was put like on administrative leave for a while. So I don't know that usually administrative leave in the federal government means just get paid. You just don't go to work.
You just don't have to show up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of a bit of a vacation there.
Ugh, he gives me the ick.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's one of those.
So there's that.
Yeah.
I think that saga's over with.
It
so,
is, yeah.
Thank the Lord.
Yes. Yes.
We can move on to more.
Important things?
Probably not.
Well,
I was going to say that, then I
yeah.
thought, probably not.
Yeah.
At least it'll be something different.
Yeah.
We can move on to more important things like the Overturf Pie Supper tomorrow. And Greg, I don't know, me and you go, it's going to be quite competitive for the contest they have going on.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
I bet I win.
Pies run at least triple digits.
Do what now?
There's pies that get.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm talking about the Ugliest Man contest.
Oh, I didn't know
Yes.
there was an Ugliest Man
I
contest.
think you and I
No,
go. I got you beat.
There's a winner. I can tell you who's going to win that.
Yeah.
Floyd Morris Jr.
Oh,
He wins every year.
Does he?
Yeah.
He's a ringer for it.
Yeah, he's a continual winner of it. They just give it to him.
I don't know.
Don't even have
I might just show up, be the dark horse in that race.
You could try.
Yeah.
Are they really sitting out there going, okay, that guy's uglier than the other guy, he wins?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Oh, it does sound
Every
fun.
man's ugly. Every
Hey,
it's just,
wait a minute.
Yeah, every
Not every
wait a
every
minute.
man is except the ones like in Hollywood. Okay, all right.
ugly.
Well, it's just degrees of it. All right, you're not as ugly. as maybe another man down the road, but men are all ugly. Yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Well, in my eyes.
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
It's just various degrees.
Whatever.
All right, you guys, we got to take our last break for the 8 o'clock hour, and then we'll be back to finally wrap up this week.
Arkansas law requires all dogs and cats to have rabies shots yearly. Sevier County 4-H, along with the Queen Animal Hospital, will be hosting a drive-through rabies clinic April 24th through the 29th as follows. Monday, April 24th from 3:30 to 5, Gillum Fire Department. Tuesday, April 25th from 3:30 to 5, Blocksburg Senior Citizen Center. Thursday, April 27th, 3:30 to 5, Horatio Community Building. And Friday, April 28th, 3 to 5, and Saturday, April 29th from 9 to 11 a.m. at Herman Derricks Park. Check out the KDQN Facebook page for details.
If you've been waiting to get that carpet or flooring changed, you know the flooring you've always dreamed about? Now's the time to go to DNS Carpets. They've just filled their warehouse with carpet and flooring. You now have hundreds of styles and colors to choose from. Donald, the owner, still guarantees you'll get the best price at his stores compared to the big box stores. DNS is locally owned and has lower overhead, which means lower prices and more savings for you. Financing is available, and DNS Carpets guarantees service after the sale. DNS Carpets, Ashdown and Nashville.
When you're looking to buy a new car, truck, or SUV, or just need a quality repair shop for your existing one, James Hodge Dodge will definitely fulfill your needs. They pride themselves on being one of the outstanding dealerships in McCurtain County and for the surrounding area. Their entire team is fully committed to delivering on the Hodge promise. Great deals for both new and pre-owned vehicles and top customer satisfaction. And remember, free oil changes for life with the Hodge Auto Group. James Hodge Dodge, South Park Drive in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
All right, we're back. We've got a few minutes left of the show.
Yep, Pentagon leak suspect arrested yesterday. Y'all hear about that?
No.
Yeah, this is like the biggest leak of classified documents since Biden became president. And they found all those in his garage. No, I'm not that. Since
and they found them everywhere else.
Yeah, everywhere else.
I mean, they were everywhere.
Yeah, literally. I mean, like under his shoe.
Classified the documents are all in Biden's in his garage.
Yeah.
Did you see that when the FBI came by to his house, he did the whole like, oh, there's one behind your ear. How'd that get there?
And then they went to Pence's. They found them in Pence's.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
right.
I mean, they went everywhere they go. They found them.
Yeah,
They were just all over the place.
All over the place. But no, this is the biggest leak of classified documents since the Snowden revelations, I guess. And this is all specifically about the Ukraine war and other nations' involvement with it, our attempts behind the scenes to get other countries to supply the Ukrainian resistance with arms. Also admissions by government officials that perhaps the war is not going as well as the media would have you believe, which I don't think I haven't heard anybody talking here recently about like, wow, that war, this is just going great over there, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if you guys follow it or not, but it's rough, and the Ukrainians say it's rough, and we all know it's rough. So a lot of these documents, it's old news by now. But they did arrest the guy, and he's with the Massachusetts Air National Guard, and he's a gamer boy. That's how I knew that this was not so serious, is when he decided to disclose all this information on Discord of all places.
Yeah, playing Minecraft or something.
Yeah,
that's
his
what I'm
Minecraft,
seeing.
Fortnite buddies.
What?
Well, what gets me is how does the Massachusetts National Guard get a hold of classified documents?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's just with everything so electronic.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast the other day that really made a good point. It's spying and espionage is not like it used to be. It used to be you had to be like an ideological spy. You had to be like spies of the Soviet Union. They were in the United States. They wanted America to fail, and they wanted the Soviet Union to win, right? So, but everything was all physical then. They would have to actually steal the paper from somebody's desk. They'd have to drive around for hours trying to figure out a good drop point for it, and knowing that they have this piece of paper on them, hard evidence on them the whole time. Then that paper would have to somehow make it through the chain to get to the hands of an enemy intelligence service. There was a big process. Now everything's so electronic. It's not, and it's not like, I don't think the U.S. military is extremely well known for its like cybersecurity measures. It's still catching up a lot. So I think I haven't read the details of how exactly he got it or why this like a 21-year-old Air Force National Guardsman would even have access to it, but it's not terribly surprising when you think so much stuff is digital. It could have been wrong email. Somebody could have left their email open. A higher ranked individual that would have had access to this somehow. But very embarrassing, particularly for like our relations with Israel and South Korea. Both countries been we've been working on them to send weapons to Ukraine because we given next to almost everything we have here. We've almost sent it all to Ukraine, and we're like, we got to keep some for ourselves.
Right.
We got to get some other countries to help out. And both Israel and South Korea are like trying to, when it publicly saying, oh, no, we're not doing anything. But behind the scenes, they've been working on ways.
Yeah.
It is very embarrassing for those relationships.
So they're worried that it could leak, right?
Yes. And it has leaked. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That there is some more involvement. But I have rambled on to that
No, that's
for
great.
too long because
Totally
it's
fine.
9:01.
It's time for the weekend.
Yeah.
It is time. What a great week of shows we've had, I'd say.
Great.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Finished it off perfectly. No time.
We finished it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler feels better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had no dead air.
It hasn't been so dark and oppressive. No, I'm kidding, Tyler.
Aw.
You know he's listening and judging.
Yeah.
We made it through it.
We made it through it, yeah.
Yep.
But, hey, let's do it all over again Monday, right?
See you guys at 6 a.m.? I'll see you at 7.
Yeah, I hope.
Whenever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if Tyler's back.
Yeah.
He may have another round of the stomach bug.
Yeah. Prefer him to stay away for a bit.
Yeah, get the Monday sickness.
Yeah.
It was funny. I was really sick Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I felt great.
Yeah.
And then Monday morning, I was feeling bad again.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's one of those 48-hour bugs that somehow puts 48 hours in the middle of it.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
Great week.
Great week.
Absolutely.
I hope everybody out there has just a beautiful day, fantastic weekend, enjoy some sun, and just have a great weekend. You guys too. For Patrick Massey, our news director, Greg, our wonderful co-host, myself, I'm Jen. I do okay. Have a great weekend.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. Today is the last day of the week-long pre-registration event for incoming